drawing board is up. Blah, blah, blah. Looks like my audio's going through. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Can you say something? Let me make sure your audio's coming through.
How much echo do you like?
Oh, perfect. Yep, you're coming through loud and clear. Thank you.
Great.
Sweet. Well, welcome everyone to our next CouchCon panel. This one, we're going to be doing some Sharpie sketch commissions for, I don't know, hour or two. And then after that, we're going to switch over and do just a little bit of casual chat and sketching. And first on the docket, I believe, we have Ms. Hallworth is the feature for this Sharpie sketch. Is that correct?
Yeah, and she is gardening. So she's going to need a different outfit, and I have some ideas.
Oh, well, let me know your ideas, because it's time to draw.
I know. I'm actually getting the next one ready here for you. If you could just hold on a second. Anyway, let's talk about gardening, and I'm going to move back in.
Okay, yeah, you know they can't hear you, right?
I know.
Okay.
Do you want me to echo?
No, I just want to make sure you're aware. So this is all for my benefit, but what, so tell me about what we're drawing.
Okay, well, she's going to be outside, and I think she's wearing pants because that's better for gardening. And I think she's going to need a sun hat. And the thing about the sun hat is it sends the hair up, kind of like up over a little bit, so it's a little zany.
Alright, I think I see something in my mind's eye shaping up, but first I'm going to...
Different outfit and,
I'm just going to doodle, yeah, definitely gardening gloves would be good. But before I get started on her, I'm just going to doodle a quick mace, just to warm up, so the first thing my Sharpie touches is not someone's commission. Kind of get in the groove a bit. Move references over here. Yeah, there we go. Just making sure that, like, people can see the piece of paper and all that fun stuff.
Stall for time, stall for time. I gotcha. Ready to go.
Cool. I still like to get a little bit of a warm-up with mace here.
Okay. Notice to everyone that the Sharpie sketches we are doing are all sold out. So we're not gonna get all of them done because there are 10 of them, but we're gonna run through a couple here so people can, as many people as possible, can see their thing being drawn live.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how fast it goes, because usually, like, a Sharpie sketch is going to go faster than a pencil thing, so we'll just play it by ear.
Dominique wants to know how CouchCon is going so far. CouchCon is going great.
Yeah, so far, actually, it's a fun mix. It's going good, because, you know, we got the commissions running. We got our commission slots that were for sale sold out. But the stores are in the middle of a migration, so right during CouchCon, the stores were like, oh, although, I should probably share the good news that the Vivid After Dark store migration is complete now. So it's back, and it works. And we do have the some limited edition original arts. Obviously, in case the After Dark name didn't tip you off, this is the adults only store, so you only go there if you are 18 or up. But it's, as of last night, it was still having tech difficulties, and now it is not. So that works, and pretty soon we're going to do the migration on the Safe for Work store as well, and then we can get some original arts up for sale in there.
The not safe for work original arts are things I think everyone's seen before, but it's been a while. I have just to describe, there's a Fae body concept piece, not safe for work. There is a bunny in the park yoga in a couple different poses. What else do we have? I believe there's a Nama party where she's topless.
A
So,
a topless Nama party?
yeah, it's the one where she's on top of somebody's shoulders getting drunk.
Oh, right. I was gonna say some of these. I don't even know what the hell we're doing. What we're talking about. It's been a while.
All right, so I see you're testing out your markers there to make sure they work. Like I tested them all last night, but I know you're testing which ones you like best.
I'm not testing to see if they work because we gave them a quick spin last night. I'm just literally getting warmed up.
Righto.
I suppose we could do Sharpie sketches or Sharpie commissions where it's just a black Sharpie, but the metallic is what I think makes it really fun when you get a little bit of metallic in there.
Okay, Ragmo says the international shipping costs on Vivid After Darker and Adjusted. They seem a bit off. We'll take a look at it. All right, the color of V's nose. It's kind of a tan color, like a peachy tan. It's a lighter tone than the inner ear. Thank you, Ragmo. I'm not able to see the shipping table, so I will ask what's going on. Mamo, the Judy art is really old, but we are trying to see if anybody would like it. There are two other not safe for work pieces, but I think there's a anime character in a shower and we see some butt, and I forget what the last one is. Note, I've spotted a couple little like snafus in that store, but it's up and running at least. So if there are any issues, please email vivid@vividpub.com if you have any issues, and we'll take care of it for you. Mamo, the nose color is not the same color as her fur. It's a lighter peachy tan color.
Oh wow, the silver Sharpie is actually doing something weird.
What? Oh, I can't see. Hold on. Computer's running right now. What do you got?
I don't know. I'm just gonna put the cap on it for now. It was doing something where it started to feel a little dry, and then suddenly, like big goopy pieces of silver started to come out from it.
I see you.
But that is why we have a backup Sharpie. So, guess we needed a little test run after all, but it worked out. It'll be interesting to see what I've never seen Sharpie like that thick before. It'll be fun to see what it's like when it dries. But anyways, now on to a little bit of gardening.
Okay, so I have to say, a lot of gardening, and Dave doesn't garden, but a lot of it involves carrying potted plants and then getting on your hands and knees and pulling them out of the pot, digging a hole, and then putting them in there, and then kind of you can wear knee pads. You can be on a rubber surface, but you're like in the dirt digging with gloves on. And you want a sun hat, and generally clothing that you're not afraid to get dirty. Sometimes overalls are good.
Yeah, overalls are kind of like a classic gardening attire.
Oh, that's true. Oh yeah, yep, and the hair goes over the sun hat like that. Now the neat thing is, I believe, Dave, you're going to design a Dream World plant or flower for this. Do you have any in mind?
I'm just gonna put a flower there.
Okay.
First, I'm getting the overall pose down and everything.
Notice how Dave doesn't have to pencil this out in advance as a light blue or anything. He can just go right into marker.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the sort of the zen of a Sharpie sketch commission is, it
No
sort of
erasing?
it presents a challenge called, like, can you just dive in with a Sharpie? Because if you're, putting down, like, pencil and stuff underneath it, then it's more like, oh, well, if you're doing all this pencil work, why not just, use detailed pencils and have everything be perfect and use your usual technique? But a Sharpie sketch commission sort of, I don't know, it arose out of us putting Sharpie sketches in books that people would buy at conventions, I think. And so we just decided, hey, what if people really seem to like the Sharpie sketches? What if we also offered commissions and we could do them faster and more affordably than our normal commission stuff?
Yep, they want to know who's gardening. It is Hallworth's Lil's teacher.
Yeah, Mrs. Hallworth.
We're talking about how they know how gardening works because they saw the botany class in Harry Potter. That is a fictional movie. Those things were talking or screaming.
It's well, I mean,
Fake movie.
it's you're not supposed to know that it's real, Liz, if you are a Muggle. That's I'm not sure if you're aware of that.
Anyway, does the dream world have predatory plants? I'm sure it does. I haven't seen any, but maybe that'll be in the lore book. I'm not an expert on.
Yeah, it definitely
Everything.
does. I can think of one that is on the drawing docket for Serapeum, at least. And there might be a few more. But, so, short answer is definitely yes. We'll see at least one in the lore book, maybe a few more.
Can they chomp the head off? Do you have plants that'll eat? Actually, yeah. I wonder if there are plants that'll eat dreamkeepers. You'd have to have like some really big Venus flytraps or something crazy.
I'm not against really big Venus flytraps. Those are cool.
Kind of seen before though. That's kind of, I don't know. That's kind of an overdone big chompy. Yeah, I think it's kind of a Mario World kind of deal.
Yeah, and again, I'm not totally against doing something that's been done before. You know, if a wheel is what works to make a car go, I'm not going to be like, well, then I can't use wheels on a car. My car has to be unique. But that said, I feel like there's a whole range of possibilities with predatory plants. The one that I made for Serapeum works on a different basis.
Don't forget she has a little bit of an eye patch, so this doesn't actually look like Donald Duck.
I know. I'm going to use that with like a bronze color.
Okay. I got a couple new people in YouTube today. We got both Scotty.
Oh, well.
I've seen Rebirth before, but that's unusual a little bit. PCCCCC.
Yeah, welcome to the stream. Thank you guys for visiting.
Yeah, letting them know. I've said it before, but we were doing Sharpie commissions, but they're already sold out. So Dave's just doing a couple live here. We are going to move over to Chat and Sketch and go digital after some of this. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to sketch out some of the sketch of the month ideas that were not winners over the year. And then in the Dreamcord, the Patreon Discord, I made a temporary room. I switched a room. So it's the CouchCon 2026 Chat and Sketch. And if people want to start throwing some ideas in of things we could draw live, that'd be great. Where else are we streaming? We are streaming on YouTube, which you see, and we're also on Picardo. Let me get a link for you. I believe everything on this chat is going to be safe for work, including the Chat and Sketch. Is that true, Dave?
Yeah, it's since it's on YouTube and X, we're doing just a normal safe for work stream.
So we're going to have strategic arms covering everything. Actually, because you have the camera up, are there a couple associate producer commissions you finished we can show? A couple that are okay to show?
I don't know where they are right now.
I have them filed. It's up to you, though.
I want to do commissions right now.
Okay. Mamo made something. I don't think you can easily show because you're on camera, though. But if people want to click the link, it's a video. Oh, wow. It is a green plant monster eating Bast. But I guess Bast somehow survives but faints.
Nice. You gotta save that for me and show it to me later. It sounds fun.
Okay, I will. Yes, it bites his head, but he's okay.
Seems like a gardening one is a good use of this green that we've had kind of chilling here.
Yeah, they were suggesting, I forget what it's called, it's like Copic or Copic markers. I kind of feel like because we only use them, the Sharpies really only once a year, that it would, like, I don't think we'd get the metallics and then they dry out really quick. I used a lot of Prismacolor markers in high school and they were drying out and dying constantly. It was very frustrating and expensive.
Yeah, the goal isn't to necessarily level up and start doing like very involved like traditional media like marker pieces
Yeah,
at the
you go
normal level
crazy.
of like fidelity that we do on illustrations. It's really more to just do something where, by the nature of the material, it's going to be a little more limited, a little more fast, a little more fun.
That's why they make a rainbow of Sharpie colors, but he's not allowed to have those because he'll go crazy. Okay. Mammo's writing lore about his destruction of Bast.
Nice.
Have fun. Oh, okay. Scotty Arts TV has joined us on Picardo.
Cool.
From YouTube. Okay, hello. Yeah, we don't... Oh, open up a window to vent the marker fumes. I don't think you have a problem with marker fumes right now.
I don't know why. For some reason, these Sharpies don't really seem to be too bad with it. Of course, I'm not really
The big
like,
ones are worse,
I'm not really
honestly.
like shoving my nose into it, but yeah, these ones seem to be okay generally. They've never really given me too much of an issue.
Mhm. Phil98 says you can't hear it on stream, but the sound of markers on paper is really unpleasant. It's like fingernails on a blackboard. To him, I can hear it on my microphone coming through Dave's mic.
If I move the mic 2 inches, it'll fix it. Probably
It
not
doesn't
so much.
matter. I don't care. As long as they're not bothered by, like, if they can't hear it or whatever, it's fine with me.
Well, I would imagine what he's saying is that he can hear it. And that it sounds like hell. Oh my god, it sounds like hell.
Checking you. You gonna put a plant there to show she's gardening?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't know what you're thinking. Keep an eye on you. Well, he says it's okay on the stream, not too loud. Oh, that's good. I was hoping.
I can simulate it manually if you want to have a little more.
Yeah,
more of a
we can do
traditional
it in
marker.
voice.
Yeah. Ah! Now you'll feel like you're watching normal chalkboard marker action.
Oh, Dave.
That's me, yes?
Yeah, you have a special friend on YouTube.
I have a special friend. Hello, special friend.
You don't know who it is. Wesley Burnick says hello, Dave and Liz, from your pal Wes. The drawing
hey,
looks
Wes.
great.
How's it going?
We went to college with Wes, and he found you. That's so sweet. Hi.
Nice. I hope you are having a good summer so far. We got to catch up sometime.
Wes does some really great comic inking, and he actually works in advertising industry, last I heard. I don't know what he's doing right now, but I've seen some of his ink comic work. It looks really good.
No, the last
We're doing-
the last comic sample he showed me was I liked the writing a lot too. It was like not a typical cartoon action like what we usually put out. It had like a lot of sort of dark psychology, this depressed main character, but
yeah, it was about a stand-up comedian who used to be really funny in his day, and he's trying to get back into it, and he's really depressed. But the ink work was amazing on this comic.
yeah, it was a good slice of life, and it also like the vibe that you got from the art kind of gave it a really nice edge. That I don't know, Wes, if you keep on making more of that, please let me know where I can buy a copy or read it for free. But my favorite is to read physical media, just because I like it better.
Yeah, he says
like
it was called Mr. Funny Man. Well, let us know
Yeah.
if you're doing anything else or continuing on Mr. Funny Man, because
Yeah,
I
I
love your
just-
style.
I would read more of that. I enjoyed the first book of it, or the first comic of it.
Oh, Firu says when he thought Dave would go crazy from all the Sharpie colors, an issue with fumes from all the drawing and coloring. No, I mean he'd get too many colors and he'd spend way too much time on one piece of paper making a freaking rainbow masterpiece. So he's only allowed to have I think it's like 5 or 6 main colors because he's not allowed. He gets a little crazy already.
A limited palette.
Yeah, you have to limit him.
And that Sharpie seems
He's
to be...
not allowed to have Copic either, because again, too many colors for him. We will get like one picture 5 hours later. Yeah, Wes says, love watching you have fun. Let's catch up soon. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for finding us.
I think I have that thing going where I have adult friendship mode activated where it's like, yeah, I know these people. I like them. They are my friends. And then like, every day it's like, well, I have things to do today. I got to get some stuff done. And then you just go for like 5 years without ever exchanging words. But it's like, psychologically in my head, I have it notched as like, yes, we are friends.
Well, Wes found your corner here, the corner of the internet.
Yeah. This blue is not good no more.
Yeah, Wes, if you ever want to visit us, we are Monday and Friday. Monday is 2 to 4 Eastern p.m.
Yeah.
And Friday is 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern, depending on if we're like, but that's if we're drawing safe for work. He says we will always be friends. Aw.
Sweet.
Great. We'll talk to you in another 10 years.
He taught me the right
Thank
way
you for reaching out.
the right way to punch people. It was fun.
Yeah, you guys did Kempo together. He taught you Kempo, right?
Yeah, he was my sensei in college because he was there. He knew how to do it. I was there. I wanted to learn, and so there's other art college kids there too. So I was able to realize when it comes to me and other art college kids, I'm pretty formidable within that peer group. Fortunately,
You're very good at punching girls, I've heard.
that was sort of what I was used for. I guess when he was like, okay, I need the girls to learn what it is like to actually be punched in case they are in a legitimate self-defense situation. I don't want them to be surprised by what it feels like. So we're going to put David in there with them. And my instructions were to, we had like pads and everything, so nobody was getting sent to the hospital. But my instructions were like, yeah, just go ahead and, maybe give him a punch. And I always felt bad because, they always get the wind knocked out of them, like just like clockwork. It's just like, oh yeah, sorry about that. The guy's not so much like Brandon. Usually Brandon would tool me up. He had these really long legs that would just kind of reach across the room and kick me in the ribs from like 1,000 miles away.
Okay. All right. How do you use one piece of paper that long without the ink dissolving in the middle of paper? I think you go fast with the Sharpie. How do you do this?
These Sharpies aren't too bad. And also the paper is, like, usually I go for 24-pound printer paper. This is...
Yeah, he requires the finest quality computer paper. It's a very specific brightness and thickness.
I insist on the highest quality of the lowest quality paper type.
You do. You have to come with me to the store and, like, smell them. You smell the bricks of paper because you're very particular.
Listen, I don't like it's not fancy paper because I've always just drawn on normal paper since I was a kid, so I'm used to it.
A lot of it's not good enough. Walmart was not good enough for you.
But among the ranks of normal paper, quote unquote, I really like it when it's got a little bit of a heavier tooth to it, and when the brightness is up higher. All right, but I think Miss Hallworth is gardening, so I'm going to sign this one and call it done.
Okay. That was for Mr. Pebbles. They were saying that the shoes kind of look like Adidas because of some stripes, but we're thinking it's because she's on the balls of her feet there.
Yeah, she's on the balls of her feet. Actually, let me add some more Sharpie shadow to that. The silver kind of works as a good shadow tool. Also, I need to try to get this silver woken up. What are you doing, silver?
I got a couple silvers as backup.
Yeah.
Phil98 says David's good at punching girls. I was not expecting this. Well, you punched girls a long time ago.
Yeah, well, when it's my job. Only when I'm supposed to. In that context, it's fine.
When they know it's coming, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like the first lesson needs to be how to activate your core muscles in preparation to getting hit. And have your punching girl skills slipped since college?
I don't know. I have not punched women in a long time. I'm rusty. I need to. Liz, we gotta refresh my skills later.
Get ready. Outside.
All right.
All right, Mamo made another.
Oh wow! This is my silver scratch pad now.
Okay, hold on. Mamo made Miss Hallworth sitting at a desk with a gun. With your gun. She's sitting at a desk with your gun.
Oh,
this looks really good.
Miss Hallworth is gonna spar with me, and she gets the gun. So I'm gonna try to punch her in the stomach, and she gets to just shoot me. That's my lesson for how a real fight goes.
I think is it the large Springer gun with the scope on top?
Are you talking? I know there's a few Springer guns. If it's the mid-range Mark III.
It's a mid-range Mach 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's always the Sharpies
And
that are
sitting at the desk
silver.
casually. He never prompted it. At all. Alright, are CouchCon art prints sold at the DK store or Dreamcourt only? Actually, they were sold yesterday if you talk to me in the Dreamcourt, but they're sold out. And we are so booked, we're not going to have time to draw them all on stream. We will probably... Well, I know we're going to probably do it again next year for CouchCon. You know, maybe we can open something for Black Friday. Sharpies come back once in a while on special occasion. But right now we are completely slammed.
Slammed.
Sir,
Yeah.
I was gonna give this mace sketch to somebody, but you seem to have ruined it with Sharpie all over.
No, it's enhanced. This is the David Lilly landscape drawing. It's very...
Oh.
Well, I don't want to be practicing on like someone's commission.
Well, you signed it like 6 times. What are you doing?
I just want to make sure they know who made it.
No. Ruined. Mess. You're making a mess.
I'll do
All right,
another
so
one
I'm gonna
later. But what's the next? What's the next
Sure.
commission?
All right, let me tell you what's next. I gave you references
Ooh.
in Telegram, and okay, it is an OC Wolf character. This is for, I'm calling him Buckle. You've drawn him before. I've given you 2 drawings of him that have been done. He needs to be in a landscape style paper, and it's the bad guy's pose in the bad guy's outfit with the sunglasses. You don't need to draw the characters behind him, but it's his OC, and he's in
Ooh.
the bad guy's car.
That's a cool
I've
pose
given you
reference.
references. Yeah, I
Yeah, I can
love
use
that
I
one.
can use the car window as a framing element. That'll be nice.
Exactly, which is why it's a landscape shape.
Yeah.
There's Findable Buckle. Hey there. Good. I'm also noticing in the chat who's showing up and popping up, so we'll make this a priority. After Buckle, I'm gonna move to Lane because I saw Lane pop up live, and I've got a couple more coming in.
Liz is watching the eye in the sky.
All right. Did you check Telegram for your references?
Yes.
Okay. Notice it's the Mr. Wolf outfit from the bad guys, sunglasses, that pose, his OC. And like I said, you've drawn him before. I gave you the space drawing.
I see.
It was a space station.
I've got the refs.
Okay. I'm gonna move to... Oh. Maybe these people are lurking for... That's why they're so easy to find. I'm gonna disappear for a minute and get the next... Oh, there's Dr. Serial. Okay, I'm gonna get the next queue lined up here. I'll see. Let me check. I actually made a list of our commissions here because it was getting pretty crazy in the DMs trying to organize everybody.
Yeah, thanks for keeping track of everything for us.
Yeah, I thought it was easier, and then it just got kind of crazy everywhere, so I had to write it all down. Okay, after this one, I want to get 2 more done at least here live. I have, after this one, do you want to do a bathing suit girl or an OC talking to Aura? I want to get both of these done because the people are in the chat today.
Why don't we do bathing suit first, because you said that first, and then we'll do OC talking to Aura.
Okay, I'll hook you up with the bathing suit. All right, yes, there is a chat and sketch this weekend. Happy Guy 1. It is, after we do some of these Sharpies, Dave is going to go digital, and there is a room in the Dream Cord where you can pop in chat and sketch ideas. We're going to be digitally sketching some of the previous sketch of the month ideas that didn't really make the vote win.
Yeah, there's a
Just
few.
warm up and
there's
then
a few ideas
yeah.
that have popped in there like so many times, and they're cool ideas, and I want to do them, but they've never quite won the vote. So it's like, you know what? Maybe sketch and chat and sketch. We could just do it. We could just do it. stop us.
Next thing.
You know, I usually don't use straight edge on these, but I think in this case, I'll make an exception. Because action lines will sort of help give the impression that it's like a car that's speeding around going fast. So a little bit of this.
Okay, her next is gonna be bathing suit.
Yes, please. Drawing lines on my triangle, and I don't even care. Yeah, a little bit of action lines goes a long way.
I'm going to give you safe for work references because I think that they will not be a problem. Just maybe. Yep.
Okay, I have your next references lined up for the bathing suit.
Cool, thank you.
I missed some chat. Let me. Do you do chat and sketch other times of the year? Normally, it's just during CouchCon, and sometimes we will do associate producers as a reward for them. But you know, we could honestly offer it more around holidays and Black Friday. It depends on Dave's schedule.
We don't really have like a set schedule for the chat and sketch. It's just sort of whenever.
No, I just mean it's whenever. Like you're normally too busy to open commissions anymore with the books and everything. But we could start doing more sketch of the months.
I think we got to keep it at one for now, because I want to be getting some of these books not just worked on but done. You know.
I know. He's overbooked, literally. Happy Guy 1, I'm not sure what your Lilith bath idea is. That if it's Lilith with a waterfall, we're still going to do that animated. It's just been a long time coming because Dave gets so overbooked. And then we had somebody did an associate producer of Lilith getting a shower, and we can't, I don't know if we could show that. But if you suggest that one for Rejected Sketch of the Month, maybe we can do it anyway really fast here. Lane says always cool seeing wolves with sunglasses. Yep, actually, Lane, we're going to do your sketch of, or it's not sketch of the month, your Sharpie next after this one. So stick around. Lilith has taken a lot of showers while nobody else has, and we crave Lilith in the water.
She's very, very clean.
Yes, she's very aquatic. She's a very aquatic cat.
Constant hygiene. Gets out of the shower. Achoo! Whoops,
I
gotta
honestly,
take
I
another one.
honestly question whether or not Mace actually takes any kind of shower ever. Oh, what is the song playing right now? It sounds like it's from a game. Now this is on YouTube. Dave, do you know what it is right now?
Let me take a gander, and I can give you a specific answer. This is Toonami Beats Architect. So this is
I'll
just
write it down for you.
this is just old school stuff that they had as background music in Toonami, which is conveniently royalty free, which means we can play it on YouTube.
Okay, yep. Toonami Beats. There are a lot of songs, and they're royalty free, so we can play them. It was, if you don't know Toonami, because we are old. It was on, was it Cartoon Network?
Mhm.
Like an anime show, and they'd have kind of like remix songs in the background that they played when you watched cartoons. And Dave really likes them, so we play that. We're questioning if the orphanage has showers. I thought maybe there was like a shower head somewhere, Dave, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it's in the Prelude Collection 1 lore. I don't think it goes inside their bathroom outhouse thing, but there is one, and it talks about how there's like a. I think it might. I don't know if it like clarifies that there's a water pump, but it shows that there's a water pump next to it, so that they can shower, but they actually have to pump up seawater to do it.
Yeah, I don't. It's probably seawater, and I don't think they have like a heater, so it's probably something you just generally don't
Yeah,
want
no,
to
it's
do.
not heated. The best way to get a shower in the orphanage is to go to school and have a gym class, and then you can have a much, much more agreeable shower situation.
Yep, Figuru was right. Toonami was and is a black and mostly anime on Cartoon Network. You get that channel. I don't think they have Toonami on Cartoon Network anymore. I think that was a 90s thing that Dave would watch.
I don't know, I think they might have brought it back.
Okay. Well, I don't know if they're using the music you like. I have no idea.
Oh,
Oh, they
I'm
brought
sure
it
they'd
back
be
a year
using
ago.
probably new music.
Oh, well, Lil, it's now Lilith is going to take a censored bubble bath to unwind after studying for an exam. I thought that was Tia. I have no idea. Just I made a room in the Dream Cord. It's CouchCon. It's like CouchCon 2026 chat and sketch. Just throw it in there. We'll take a look when we move over. Yeah, Mace canonically brushes his teeth with soap, so it's not too hard to imagine he uses it for an intended purpose. Well, might be on Adult Swim. I don't know. We don't have Adult Swim or cable here. We wouldn't watch it anyway. We don't have the time, and we're not paying for that. So I'm not sure what goes on TV. I never had
Television.
cable growing up. You're gonna use the blues in order to get his blue coloring, right?
Yeah. Like, I know it's not going to be a color commission that's completely filled in or anything, but I feel like using some blue kind of helps just agree with the overall character color that he's got going on.
Did you put Sharpie on your coconut box?
I don't know.
Is this
Why do you-
recent? I don't remember that.
Why do you ask if there's Sharpie on my coconut boxes?
Well, because I'm seeing on the photo, it looks like you put Sharpie on your coconut box.
What
What is that in the corner?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure there's nothing on the shirt. Hold on.
Oh.
Whoa, what's that out the window? Check out the window real quick.
sir.
But anyways, no, I have not put Sharpie on the coconut box. I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
Sir.
You must be seeing things.
I have a delay, so I don't know what you're doing. I cannot get you another nice coconut box. You know that, right? The next time I get you a box, it's probably gonna have, you know what? It's gonna have to be like brown, though, and that's gonna make it look really bad. Ruined a really nice box.
It was a really nice box, and now it's ruined.
You can tell you're an adult when you really care about the box.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's a kid feature too. Like when you get a really good cardboard box and you're like, oh, this cardboard box is awesome. We're gonna go some places in this.
I just think about repackaging stuff and shipping it. Well, Toonami was replaced by Adult Swim years ago. And yeah, I also refuse to bend to terrorism, which is making me pay extra for one channel.
All right. Silver Sharpies. The adventure. Every other color
Yeah.
does fine, but I swear the silvers, the best of the colors, is the most finicky. Well, this one's dead. I don't know if this is one of the new ones or not, but let's try this one. All right. And you said there's more silvers somewhere on standby, like backup silvers?
Oh, hold on. I'm answering something. Oh, let me check you. I'm gonna see what you did to your box.
Oh, this is the silver that explodes for some reason. Why is the silver Sharpie exploding in goop? You guys see that? It's like crazy. I think this one's gonna be trash too. Can't be surprised by that.
You may have to cut this short if you run out of silver. This is what you got.
There's no more silvers?
This is what I got you.
I thought we just bought like 3 new silvers yesterday. Were those the new ones? There was like nothing in them.
Yes.
That's insane.
Okay. Well, do you want me to run out to the store and get some right now?
Well, I mean,
Do you want the big Sharpies?
bust out the big ones, yeah.
Fine. Did not check those.
They were fine yesterday, but then I guess they're only fine for like 3 lines.
That's why you don't get the Kotex.
No, I swear, like, this is why we started switching to the big silver Sharpies for the chat and sketch signathons. It's because we actually had this problem with the normal silver Sharpies where they would just be dry, like brand new, completely dry. I think we got a whole box where like every single box of them, we got like a 16 pack or something like that, and they were all dry. Yeah, here's the one that's exploded. I don't know what's going on with the Sharpie company, but yeah, here's the big Kahuna. There we go. Yeah, that's working fine.
After you run out of that one, this is brand new. It needs to be loaded or woken up. So you feel like that's
Okay.
brand new.
Sweet.
And then you're out of Sharpies.
But yeah, those medium-sized Sharpies, I don't know, they didn't used to be that way, I swear, but now so many of them I get, they arrive completely dry. It's crazy.
Well, I am convinced, sir, you are the only one in town who uses silver Sharpies ever. So they just sit on the shelf and then die. And that's how you destroyed a 20 box of silver Sharpies as soon as you opened it.
I don't know, but Sharpie company, if you could find a way to make reliable silver Sharpies, that would be awesome. R&D, get on that, product development. Markers that actually work. But yeah, these big oil-based ones seem like they're a lot more robust, fortunately.
Temperature maybe. I don't know. I don't know what to say about your silver Sharpies. Because I ordered the big box online thinking like, oh, they're brand new from the company and they came dead.
Yeah, we've ordered them online. We've gotten them from Staples. We've gotten them from other stores. It's
From other stores.
it's an issue that has been like it's been going on for like years too. So it's not just like a one-off. Like, oh, this season, the 2024 batch of silver Sharpies, not up to par. No, it's just been like the last few years.
We've tried different companies too, but you honestly like these better for the quality.
Well, I mean, I like my memory of silver Sharpies back when they worked. I like that better. The current existence, the current reality is definitely not quite there.
I can hear those too.
Yeah, well, the big oil-based ones actually have like something in there to help rock it out. And this is a brand new one. That one actually was already kind of mostly gone. And the brand new one, you have to kind of like charge it to start it up. But once it starts up, this should be good for the whole stream.
Okay. I didn't know we needed the big. Anyway, that is your last silver. It looks like this is going to be a really short Sharpie stream if you run out of your silver. I know that's your main
No, these oil ones actually they'll stay strong for a while. So
Okay,
this
good. If you say
will
so.
Stay up there, dude. Don't fall down. This should be good for a stretch.
Okay. Otherwise, I'm gonna
everyone,
get
for
the lizard.
The fun technical difficulties. Oh yes, much better. We gotta, just FYI, let's remember to order more of these oil-based silvers for the next sign-a-thon for the Patreon art prints.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're asking if we tried wetting the tip of the marker. Yes, we've done that before. There was a technique where you dip them in a special chemical to make them last longer, and that didn't work.
Yeah, there's like wetting the tip. I tried soaking it in a little bit of vinegar. Some other self-help website thing was like, oh, if you dip it in vinegar. And so we've tried any number of things, but when the normal size silver Sharpies just don't have anything in them, they just don't have anything in them. There's like no amount of stuff. It's like they arrive brand new, empty, is really what it seems like.
We tried insulting it. Dave, have you tried turning it on and off again?
I haven't tried that yet. I should give that a shot. But what does seem to work, in case you are having the same problem as me, what does seem to work is the big metallic paint oil-based silver Sharpies. These are actually legit.
Yeah, we use those for the mass signing of prints every 2 months. It's like 400 prints all signed in a row.
Yeah, that's why we finally had to get a solution to this, because we line up for the art attacks. If you're a Patreon backer at the art attack level, you know that you get cool signed art prints for every month. But yeah, me and Liz are lining up and signing like hundreds of prints, so we had to get a solution that made that viable.
I was worried about the dot you had on the left there, like it was a mistake, but you're doing it on purpose. I'm glad.
It was a mistake. It was from that one Sharpie that was exploding ink everywhere. Like it actually exploded that dropout.
Now this character is hitting people with his car, and we can't tell who it is.
Well, sometimes that's what you gotta do, is you have to roll with weird little goofs like that and realize, wait a minute, I could turn this into a texture. I could have a little bit more energy and pizzazz. And now it's the sort of thing where I actually think this, like, does legitimately make the whole thing look more fun.
Oh, it does. No, it actually looks like he's in motion now, which is better. Okay, no, we actually do need the silver Sharpies for all of the commissions, so we'll see how many we get done here.
Yeah.
But yep, you're on your last. I'm gonna order more right away here because we need these for signing.
I will say that the oil-based ones, these ones actually hold up pretty good.
I
remember in years past when we would be doing conventions and signing all kinds of books at conventions, sometimes there would be a silver Sharpie that would last for a decent amount of time. Sometimes it seemed like it would just be like worthless right out the gate. But in recent years, it just seems like now they're all, like those smaller ones are always like, they just don't work anymore.
You were telling me to avoid the big ones this time around because you thought they were too thick to use, but if you're just using it for shading and like shadow, it's not that bad.
Yeah, well that's why we got the smaller ones, because like, you know what, I'm sure that issue of years past, I'm sure they're better now. I'm sure that they will work just fine, and nope, they still don't work. Like,
okay, well, do you want to like
big ones or nothing for the silvers, I guess.
Okay, I'm sure this big one will be fine for the rest of the day. Do you want to think? Well, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to order more Sharpies to finish these commissions this week anyway. So, well, let me know if you want like an extra stream to make up for this, or if you're gonna keep trucking.
I'm just gonna keep trucking.
Okay, let's see what we can do today.
I think I can get a good handful of commissions knocked out with this one bad boy right here.
Good job. Was the Liquid Metal Terminator inspiration for Tendril? I would say no. I think our inspiration was more the Goop Monster guy from Fern Gully.
Yeah, that was a good inspiration. I would say he's the Liquid Terminator, though. He's definitely in the cultural milieu of what I was growing up with. So even if he wasn't a conscious inspiration, I'm sure he was just in the mix, you know. I think there's a lot of things like that where the artist does not stop and think, what is going to inspire me on this? I will look up a thing and then I know what has inspired me. I think a lot of times artists just, they've got a lot of things that they've absorbed and then it all sort of mixes and something comes out and they might not even know exactly what combination of things influenced it.
Yeah, and then afterwards somebody's like, oh, that, like, is that like Fern Gully, you know?
Yeah. There we go. We
Who
wound up
is-
getting a good amount of silver on this guy, which is nice because I think it looks good on him.
All right, wonderful. Who was the cat in your post for the stream? Asks Go on YouTube.
I actually don't know. I was just looking for. I gotta put a Sharpie thing up for the Sharpie stream, so I went into our Sharpies folder and
Grabbed one?
Yeah, grabbed one, and there we go. Off to the races.
I might be able to check. Where did you post that? Twitter?
Yeah, X, just around the social medias.
I'll take a look real fast. I could probably guess. Oh, I think I see it. Oh, this was somebody's OC. I believe she's a red panda or a raccoon kind of, not a raccoon, but like a red panda kind of character. But I'm not actually sure which character that is.
Hard to
Oh,
know for
Go
certain.
uses Sharpies too. That's nice.
Cool.
Yeah, Dave's not allowed to have the rainbow colored Sharpies. He'll just spend way too much time on one piece of paper.
No, I won't necessarily.
Yes, you will. I told you. Stay away from those.
I can handle more colors. I just need to play with blue for a while now.
See. Yeah, and the other thing too, I know what this will be. If I got you like the 20 pack of the rainbow Sharpies, like the green would go bad, and then you need a whole new 20 pack of Sharpies just to get that green.
Then people would have to listen to me whining about green Sharpies on stream for an hour. Oh god.
Mm-hmm. No, you'd have 600 Sharpies and no green. I know what you would be. You'd be a nightmare.
Here goes David talking about green Sharpies again. Buckle up. But if there is anybody listening from Sharpie Incorporated, Sharpie Inc., ironically, if you could figure out what is going on with your silver Sharpies, the gold are fine, bronze are fine, black work fine. Most of the Sharpies, they're like champs, they're great. But for some reason, like this size,
We need to mine for more Sharpies. We need to go to Colorado and get in the silver Sharpie mine and just dig for them.
yeah,
This man in Michigan requires the finest of the silver. And he only uses them like once every 2 months, but dear God,
but he does use them.
he destroys them. Destroy the Sharpies.
All right, I got another one down. A little bit of a speed demon here.
Yeah. All right, hold on a second. Yeah, so I'm going to walk into the room and you'll be like, I don't need to use the computer for coloring. I can do everything with these. Yeah, you're going to do the whole... I would like to see you do a whole graphic novel and just Sharpies. It's so unreadable.
Maybe later.
Okay, be like handwritten garbage. Findable Buckle says, thank you, it's beautiful.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. Actually, I'm gonna put it on be right back, hit the restroom. I'll be right back in like a minute.
Okay.
Ta-da! I'm back.
Okay, out of 10, you got 2 done. I see 3 people in chat right now that are kind of waiting.
Mhm.
All right, next is going to be it's an OC Fox character in a bathing suit. There's a lot of green on her, and the bathing suit is orange.
Okay, cool.
Note, I have a reference for you, not safe for work. I know none of your references are going on stream here. I gave that to you so you could get the patches right on the belly, because it's a bathing suit.
Good deal.
I'm imagining it's full body in bathing suit, so you might want to do a lounge or a standing pose. I'm not sure what you want for her.
Me neither, but I will look at a piece of paper
Oh, it's
and...
for Lane. He says yee. He's excited.
Ah, my paper fell down as I was adjusting my headphones. How ironic.
Do you need help?
No, I don't need help. I'm an adult. I can handle all of this.
No, I've seen you throw some pens before and get stuck, so which is funny. All right, I see another person in chat. So if we can actually get 6 done here, I'd be impressed. We may not be able to get that far.
I don't know. One at a time. We'll see.
Yep, Lane says he's good for whatever day is good for the pose. I forgot to ask. I think it's kind of a in bathing suit. I think it's kind of a like sexy appealing pose. Gogo says thank you for answering their questions last stream. You're welcome. That's what we do when I see them. Kind of everywhere. So this character, I forget her name, but it starts with a Z. She is from Lane's upcoming fanfic, kind of a Dreamkeeper inspired fanfic. I think something about an outlaw. I have to ask, and I think she has like an ice power. I don't want to be wrong though. Oh, here we go. He told me. Fox Girl is one of the 3 main protagonists from his DK fan story, The Dark Side Outlaw. Oh, I was right. It's going to be a while until the story what happened, but he's been working on a few ideas here and there. Her colors are inspired by Lilith and Sprigatito. Oh, Sprigatito, I think is a Pokemon. Her name is Zelina Relva, and she's got ice powers. Ooh, I was right. Ooh, good job. So look for that. Hopefully, Lane, this inspires you as to what's going on in your story. Oh, that's a nice pose, Dave.
Thank you. Just kind of a classic pinup type of thing.
Notice that the tail is kind of like it's not quite foxtail, it's kind of like an elongated kind of deal. Also note on the not safe for work ref the feet I gave you, so you can get those right. Lane says he's confident it'll inspire him so much. Very nice pose too. Oh, I agree. Phil98 says he's always interested to read DK fanfics. Well, Lane is mostly on Blue Sky, but maybe he'll announce it when he's done and we can all go read it. Oh, and Phil98 says he's enjoying Dr. Surreal's fanfics, by the way. All right.
Sweet.
E the Outsider says, oh no, Lilith. Well, I mean, this character is very green, so perhaps the green inspired. Letting Gogo know that Maze likes Lilith, so have fun shipping whoever you like. I have seen some things.
Yeah, we have not yet gotten around to policing fanfiction ships. I don't think we're
Nor
ever
will
gonna.
we.
I don't think we're ever gonna get around to policing the shipping.
Nope. Nope, it's a wild west of whatever you want to do. All right, if anyone's interested, the best fanfic website, Phil98 knows, is Archive of Our Own.
Oh, cool.
All right, letting you know this character is just as alluring as Indigo's. Her demeanor is very much like Lara Croft from the classic Tomb Raider games, from 1 to Angel of Darkness. Yeah, the hair kind of reminded me of that a little bit. And apparently the Archive fanfic has a good search function, so that's nice. I got you a lot of black Sharpies, so if you destroy those, I have thick black ones to switch to.
That's right. We're good. Sharpie is pretty good with their black markers. So
Yeah. There was an
whoever-
option where I think I was able to get you like a 10-pack of black ones, and I'm like, you don't use those that often. We did not need that.
Also, they last pretty good. I don't know. They're awesome. Whoever at Sharpie is in charge of the blacks, you're doing a fantastic job. Silver, not so much, but black is doing good.
Gogo says, oh, you do Sharpie art better than them. They're impressed. Well,
Oh well, thank you.
thank you. I think a lot of it is because you're not doing like an underline line art with this, you just go at it. I think part of it is being able to imagine where the lines are and then choosing with the Sharpie where you actually like hit it with the marker to get it right.
I don't know. Sometimes it's difficult to articulate because I don't really imagine where the lines are going to be. It's almost like I find out when I start drawing. I've said this before. It's even similar with pencil drawing. I guess it's just more pronounced with Sharpie, where I'll get like an idea for a pose in, I guess, but I'm not imagining exactly where each line is going to be. It's almost like that information is stored inside of the hand, if that makes any sense. It really just...
Hand-mind coordination is impressive. Okay. And the pressure not to mess up. Yeah, on camera too, sir. Kind of nutty.
I mean, I'll mess up all the time, but that's okay because it's just sort of like you adapt and you try to incorporate it and keep on going.
You also don't scream "re" every time you think you made a mistake. You just kind of like cover it up and fix it. Roll with it. You should probably have you should have a "re" button that you just like push on the side here. Kind of like we were in Staples getting the Sharpies and there was that button, like that was easy. If I could get you one that pre-recorded sounds that you could just push, that'd be fun.
It's easiest once all of the basic structure is already there. Like on this pose, all of the basic sort of like you can get a sense just from these little lines of where the pose is going to be and what everything is. So that's like the more difficult conceptual part, I guess you could say. And now it's just kind of filling things in. So comparatively much easier. But I think that with the Sharpies, it's actually, in a way, it's good to practice with Sharpies. I think that's why signing so many books for people really helped out with putting little Sharpie sketches in there. Because it's actually good practice. It forces you to try to find the essential lines that will define something. And it also forces you, because with pencil I tend to be sketchy and I'll sketch around, but with a Sharpie, you can't just like sketch around a lot to explore and let the thing come to life with a whole lot of lines, because if you sketch around too much with a Sharpie, you're just going to have like a gigantic pile of lines and it's too dense, so you won't be able to bring out the correct lines effectively. So
That's the art of permanent marker.
So it forces you to be a lot more sparing in your exploration, and also try to think like in simple terms what is going to be the key line that defines a surface or a pose or a curve. And when you can try to do more with less, I think that's where like the Sharpie aesthetic can actually be kind of cool. And very good for practice, because if you can understand how to do more with less and get these key things down, that will reflect in your your actual drawings with pencil and other materials. I want to put the swimsuit color. I think bronze is going to be the closest thing to orange.
That would look amazing if you did bronze.
Oh yeah, actually bronze, like solid bronze would look really good. That's definitely what we're going to do.
I think that'd look better than if you had an orange, honestly.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with the metallics.
Yeah, I know. That's why you like these so much. She has an interesting hairstyle, says Phil98. So Lane is saying that he's still trying to work out her ice power, but it's kind of, maybe it would be kind of similar to Frozone, where she blasts ice beams, but we're still doing high quality research on exactly how this is going to work.
That's good.
I think you should talk to her, and maybe she'll tell you what's going on with her ice beams.
Ice cube tray.
Never overfills the ice cube tray. Always up to the line. Perfect ice cubes every time.
Are you critiquing my ice cube tray technique?
I mean, you didn't like mine.
It's a double-edged sword. Don't open that.
If you don't like my ice cube technique, I guess I can't make ice cubes anymore. You should just do it all the time yourself.
I have been. If you notice, my ice cube game has been getting pretty good. I have the best method for filling the ice cube tray quickly and efficiently. It's very, very impressive.
It overflows, and then you get a solid brick of ice cube. One giant ice cube per tray.
No one has told me it's very impressive. But to make sure people understand that it is very impressive, and so they know how they should feel about what I'm telling them, I'll go ahead and tell them it's very impressive.
Okay.
Just make sure that they don't accidentally think, oh, it's not impressive at all. No, that's the wrong opinion. Let me give you the correct one. There you go. It's impressive.
Thank you for telling me what to think, honey. Now I'll never say the wrong thing to you about your ice cube tray.
Very important. David is massively insecure about his ice cube tray. He requires constant
You
validation.
could have your own ice cube tray with your name on it, sir.
Really? Ooh, what if the little ice shapes were letters? And then I could get ice cubes that say David on it. Wouldn't that be fun?
If you okay, first of all, if you seriously want those,
I
do
bet they
make them.
that. Yeah, I was gonna
They
say.
do for children, by the way, for children.
Well, I want
And
the
does that
one-
mean you can't use someone shaped like O because there's no O in Dave? Does that mean you can't have the ice cube tray all the time? You can only use the Dave letters.
Well, that way I know whose drink it is. You know, depending on how they jumble around in the glass, it might be like a vidit, and I'll be like whoop. But then if I shake it up and it's like, oh, it starts. Okay, David, they're in order now.
Gogo is concerned about how expensive fursuits are. I have to tell you, Dave and Liz don't have fursuits. We've seen some, and I think they're expensive because there's a lot of, well, the material, the fur is really expensive by yard.
Sure.
And then the way that the head is
Plus,
shaped.
it takes
and
someone a long
sculpted.
time to sit there and put it all together.
Yeah. But those are the individually made ones. I don't, now they're talking about a onesie. I don't know how expensive the mass-produced giant pajamas are.
Yeah, it depends on, like, I guess, why you want a fursuit too. Like, if you're going to conventions and you want to socialize with other furries, then I guess that would be a reason to have one. But if you just actually enjoy the art and the genre itself, then it's really not mandatory to.
If you want to be a raccoon like everyone else, then perhaps the onesie is your way to go.
Yeah.
Because you need that tiny little tail like dangling off your butt that hangs down to your knees. Oh. The pose is making Happy Guy 1 think of the Company B song from the 1940s. I haven't heard that in forever. Wait a minute. Oh, I remember that one. It's Bugle Boy. I think that was the Bugle Boy from Company B song during the war. Do you remember that one, Dave?
Does it bear any resemblance to Pennsylvania 6 5000?
No, it does not.
Okay.
That is swing, and Bugle Boy of Company B is more of a wartime with lyrics. It's very good though. Actually, I believe there there was a version of that song that they did much, much later in the 2000s, and it was sung by, I think, Pink and I don't know, there was like a lot, there was a lot of Pink, I don't know, sexy kind of video stuff going on. It's very modern. It's a good version of it, though. It's a good song. To inspire the men of 1940.
There we go.
Go, just because you have an animal onesie, you can still be considered a furry. I will allow it. I will officially allow you to be a furry if you have an animal onesie that you wear.
Are you the commissioner of what is and is not furry now?
Well, they were concerned, and I'm just giving them some reassurance that it's going to be okay. No one is going to have doubts. No one is going to say, I'm not sure that person wearing a raccoon onesie is actually a furry. I believe
is
in
that
you.
the concern? Is people not believing you're a furry?
Oh, it depends on where you're with the onesie. I mean, if you're at a furry con, people are going to assume you're a furry. You paid to be there, so you paid to be considered a furry. That's kind of the rule. I don't believe you were at the furry convention and people are like, I'm not sure you're a furry. I think you're a muggle. But that's how I write history. Oh, this is not Lilith. This is Lane's character. Starts with a Z. I forget. I can't pronounce the name very well. She is from Lane's upcoming fanfic about an outlaw.
Zevia, I think.
And it's not Zevia. That's a soda.
I like Zevia though.
I know you do. This is going to be a green foxy wolf girl in a bikini. Well, it's kind of an iconic Marilyn Monroe picture without the skirt. This is E the Outsider. Yeah, it's kind of the pose with the hands on the knees. Oh, Zell for short. Thank you. The Dark Side Outlaw is the story she's from. She's a Fennec Red Fox hybrid. Her living dad, a bit taller than Mace, is a green-colored Fennec Fox. Is the leader of the gang all three protagonists are from. So perhaps she gets her green coloring from her dad. That's her ear. Thank you for letting us know. We need to know if she's taller than her dad.
Only when she's standing up.
Oh my. If she's on a ladder, she is probably definitely taller than her dad, but I have not compared officially. Yeah, I see you using a silver as the shed. Like that.
Yeah, I like to use the silver sort of as like a cell shading proxy on the Sharpie commissions. Like not always, but usually it looks really good that way.
Okay, have you decided silvers that you threw on the floor are trash?
Yeah, I tried getting them to wake up, and there's just nothing in there.
Okay.
So I put them in the.
Dominique says, these commissions are pretty interesting, and a fanfic would be a really fun topic. Well, Lane is working on a fanfic with this character from the Dreamkeeper's universe.
Yeah, you said there's
Cinematic
that website
universe.
that has a good search function, and I don't know. I guess
Yep,
if you're
archive something.
if you're like making Dreamkeepers fanfics, you can post it on there. You can share it in the Dream Cord, and people can have fun.
janitor is here to put up the silver sharpies. What did you do?
I put them in the wastebasket.
Oh, you did it for me? Thank you.
Yeah, what do you think? I'm like putting the, like I'm like saving them. It's like, well, this one is trash. I'll put it in the things that are trash drawer. Yes, for later.
I
Thought you. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, you're roboting. Did you say something?
I don't know. You got just walls caging you in your corner over there.
Uh-oh, we've hit the hour and a
Or
half
walking your screen,
Telegram
not you.
roboting. I'm gonna restart the call so we can get the audio sounding good from you.
You're a robot now.
All right, there we go. And start video chat.
I can't hear anything you're saying. You can't hear that.
No, I just ended the call.
Oh.
You couldn't hear me because it was roboting so bad. We hit the hour and a half Telegram limit where it starts to make everything robot.
Alright.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Sweet, I can hear you too. Roboting corrected.
Kick that robot out of here. Dominique likes fanfics that cover inspired stories, backdrop, kind of a fundamental law of thing in creation. Okay. It's very nice. Oh, Corbin is on break from work. We're doing Sharpie sketches. We haven't done yours yet, Corbin. We're completely booked and we have a lot of people in chat. I'm not sure we're going to get to everyone's here. I'm sorry. We are going to get your Sharpie done. It just won't be live. And to be fair, his silver Sharpies are dying real fast. So I'm not sure how long we could do this before we go to chat and sketch.
That's all right. I got the power one, the metallic oil-based badass silver Sharpie.
I'm sure that'll be fine. I've got your last Sharpie.
Yeah, it's lasting pretty good. Especially it's like I'm turning it so they can see on stream better. Like when you see it like reflect the light, it just makes a huge difference if the silver Sharpie's actually good or not. And that's why I like the silver Sharpies to be good. Ooh, because it gets that metallic shine.
That's the thing. As soon as a Sharpie starts to go bad, it's instant trash. There's no fixing that. It's gonna look terrible.
All right. Well, that was mission success on the bikini one. What am I doing next?
Okay, let me check my chart. I didn't have one lined up here. Let me see what I got. Oh, let's hop to, do you want to do, I've got a Lilithanama training, or I've got a wisp sewing. Which one would you want to do next while I do another one in here?
Let me get started on wisp sewing, because that sounds like a little more
Okay.
attainable.
Wisp has been sewing a shirt with sleeves, and she messed it up, but she's very, she's proud of it. It makes me wonder if there's another sleeve, or if she accidentally put a sleeve on the front.
Oh, there's got to be 3 sleeves. That's a classic messed up shirt. You can't mess up.
I know.
worse
I
than
could.
that.
You wait. I'm not sure how to do this visually well, but it would be interesting if she sewed the 2 sleeves together, so it's a loop of like straitjacket.
That's shirt Ouroboros.
Yeah, shirt Ouroboros. Okay, if you want to do that one next, that's for Robritter. And while you do that one, I'm gonna load up Dr. Surreal's, and I'll dig up the Corbin one and see if we can see how many of these we can get done. And this is number 4 out of 10. And there, like after this one, there are two more I definitely want to try to get because we have them in chat. But it's up to Dave.
It was fun. We had Wisp for one of the associate producer commissions too.
I saw you do those your text commission.
Yeah, it's not done yet, but it'll be done probably.
It's very intense.
Yeah.
Everyone's dream come true. Was being a bloody mess killing people. And the next 5 months, I need some puzzles for that.
I'm gonna see if I can get the detail of her gripping a needle in her teeth with Sharpie. I think I can actually pull it off here.
I feel like maybe she'd be sewing while wearing it, which would be a huge mistake.
Yeah, that idea is funny, but I think holding the shirt up is gonna be what is necessary to make the idea translate that it's a shirt sewn wrong. So I got her like holding it up and being very, very pleased with herself. Oh.
Okay, I got the next one. Oh my goodness, she's thrilled. Thrilled little gremlin.
Yeah, she made a shirt.
Oh yeah, I thought it was gonna be a long sleeve shirt, but you do you.
Now, there's something that you cannot tell her or she will be disappointed. And in fact, if you bring this information into the dream world, it will destroy the entire universe of Dreamkeepers.
What?
And
What?
that information is that of every single shirt in the dream world will not fit over any character's head.
Uh oh.
It's a world
Well, I think
breaking
her ears
observation.
are removable. I hope her ears are removable for this.
Oh, ears aside, I'm talking Nama, Lilith, like everybody. If you look at all these characters wearing like t-shirts and then you look at the size of their heads, it's like, nope, that didn't happen. That's how you know that it's fiction. Is you look at those photographs and you realize that they couldn't have pulled that over their head. This isn't real. What's going on here?
This isn't real. There have to be buttons in the back, I guess. Shirts could stretch, Dave.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to delve into a gigantic canonical explanation. And I've got to bring in fantasy materials. Now all fabric is super elastic. This is an emergency. We must for the sake of the story, we have to address this urgent world building issue.
In book 10, you're going to find out exactly how all the shirts work. And we're going to pretend when we announce it in book 10 that we've known the entire time from book 1 that this was an issue.
I think the best thing to do is to like
We're
stop
going to retcon the whole thing.
in the middle of the current volume 6 scene. I just need to stop and be like, all right, the characters are now going to like tell you, they're going to turn to the camera and be like, all right, so about the shirts, and then we're going to have a scene that explains how shirts work in this universe, because it's more about, the story is less about entertaining the reader and more about a vehicle for assuaging the personal insecurities of the author.
Oh, kind of like the author needs to tell you that they're actually really brilliant through character dialogue, and that this is not an accident and it was all thought up ahead of time.
Oh no, I don't need to tell people I'm really brilliant because I'm not concerned about
They
that.
should just know that.
I need
Yeah.
to tell people that I'm not an idiot because that's what I'm concerned about. All the characters are going to stop, turn to the camera, and be like, "Did you guys know that David Lilly is not an idiot? He's not. Did you know that?" Then I'll draw myself on the side like, "Yep, I'm not an idiot. Actually, guys, I'm almost average intelligence as it turns out. Did you know that?"
If you like Lilith, you'll agree when she says that Dave is not an idiot.
Yeah, listen, Lilith
Well,
is a smart character, and if I wrote her, then that means I must be at least as smart. If I
that's Sherlock Holmes logic, by the way.
Speaking of which, I need to write like some dialogue for fanfic of Einstein at some point, just as a way to artificially increase my own intelligence.
Okay.
Because if I
In
write for
Dragon Ball
Einstein, then
Z,
that means I've got to be
yeah.
as smart as him. I think that's how it
Mm-hmm.
works. Yeah,
In Dragon Ball Z, the armor Vegeta wears is stretchy enough to stay intact when he transforms.
that's true.
It's good to know. Well, in the cartoon Gargoyles, their loincloths turn to stone, and there is absolutely no explanation for that ever. But it does happen.
I would laugh at some point if gargoyles like they're like, oh, we're waking up, and they go and spring into action, and one of them's just like, ah, because his loincloth changed a little slower than him, so he just like smashed his junk by trying to leap into action with like a stone loincloth that just completely flattened his situation down there.
Okay, well, it's,
Why?
watch out. Somebody's going to commission an embarrassing Goliath moment out of you.
Best
You have to
ever,
decide. You have
best
to decide if
ever,
you want
yeah.
to take money for that.
Best ever version of what sorcery is this? In like a high-pitched helium voice. What sorcery is this? David Xanatos is like, yes, I figured out a formula to sprinkle on the loincloth part of the statue, which would delay the sorcery effect by 25 seconds. And therefore, if I startle them immediately upon waking, I know that I will get a stone loincloth to smash their junk when they try to dodge it.
Well, that's going to be David Xanatos' plan, is either it smashes their junk or it doesn't like work at all and then they're naked, so either way he wins.
I feel like there's somehow like a Fruit of the Loom commercial in here. I'm not sure exactly how it fits in, but I can detect one lurking.
Goku is asking if it's a Taco Bell shirt. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you meant. No, it's a 3-sleeve shirt. I believe they thought that the image on the front there looked like the bell of a Taco Bell.
I'm actually going to add a fourth
Like the Bell
sleeve
logo?
down here.
Oh,
just
you
for
should.
kicks. Little patch here. Oh yeah, it does sort of look like a little taco.
I'm saying it's not because Taco Bell is a trademarked copyrighted logo. But yep, now there's a 4th sleeve down there for your tail.
Also,
Because now it's a really long t-shirt.
it's definitely not a Taco Bell shirt too, because she's not in the bathroom.
Maybe
right now.
it's like, it could be like an upside down pocket, honestly. She could sew a pocket on upside down. Furu is trying to fix the gargoyle's universe by saying it's the skin cells that have been absorbed into the fabric. But that does not explain how Hudson's sword has sometimes turned to stone with him and sometimes it has not. Checkmate,
Can
season 2.
I mean,
What?
can we just say magic? It's magic.
Mm, they
Magic
do have
is
magic.
yeah, as magic isn't always totally predictable, right? You can just
And neither are artists and animators.
yeah, exactly. That's sort of like they have their own form of magic. It's called fucking up, but it's magic.
You're an expert on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, magic. Yeah, you should do a concept art book. Yeah. The concept art book called The Magic of David Lilly, and it's just like images of like all of your fuck ups.
No,
Like
we
with
should
circles
do
around when characters are missing horns and tails.
that would be a funny book. Like the title of the book in huge bold font just has to be every fuck up. That's the title.
Well, I think a concept art book would be awesome. Yeah, I agree. We do want to do that, but it should probably be good.
Well, yeah, if we ever get around to doing an actual Dreamkeepers concept art book,
Got
we'll
the
have
work
it.
for it. Yeah.
We won't do the every fuck up. Maybe that could be a chapter. That'd be kind of funny.
Maybe that could be like characters that didn't make it into the series. I don't know.
Yeah. But for gargoyles, I think we could just tell them magic. We can just give them the magic get out of jail free
Magic
card. I
hook.
think it's fine.
We will do a concept art book sometime, but honest, and that's why we keep. Well, not the only reason, but that's kind of why we keep everything so well organized in our concept art folders, is so that we have everything ready to go. We honestly would just need to format the book. We've got a lot of work. Are there any characters who are not in the comics? Yes, I'm going to say Aura is not yet in the comics. We've had characters that were designed but were revised and haven't made it into the comics, but I can't show you those right now. Maybe in the future we will. I've showed a couple on Patreon. We had like a week of deleted characters that didn't make it. There was a sketchbook. There was a sketchbook page where there was like a bug girl with striped pants at one point. Do you remember that? That was before Volume 1. If Dave remembers that one, I have that saved. It's an illustration with like Wisp talking to some bug girl with monsters.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's crazy striped pants. I don't like striped pants. They're hard to color.
You don't like pinstripes?
No. Well, pinstripes aren't bad, but
Yeah, I think that was from when I was still in college, and it was just a lot of the art was just literally concept art, just doodling stuff. See,
like what if to try to build up some story inspiration?
Yeah, trying to get like an aesthetic down and be like, oh, what do the characters look like? What does the world look like? How do things sort of play together?
Okay, she's awful excited about the shirt, by the way. That's because she made it herself and it's a masterpiece.
She's still in the zone where it's like, oh, I made this, and you're like really excited about it. As soon as she comes back and looks at it after she's had time to get her eyes fresh, she'll be like, what was I thinking? And she'll be really upset.
Rob Ritter says she's so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you, Rob. It is for you. And although we can't ship to Rob Ritter because he is in the no-no zone, he's being punished in the no-no zone called Russia.
He's in the no-no zone.
It's in the no-no zone. We will send you a JPEG of this, and it'll go in your box. So when you're out of timeout, we can send you your art.
Yeah, when everyone is tired of having world wars and we have world peace, then we can finally mail. Then finally, the flow of international comics can be restored. But until then, I guess that's a problem. Can't be mailing comics to people.
Heaven forbid you get some art with like secret war secrets.
I think Trump knows that's the only way to wear Putin down is to deprive his access to Dreamkeepers. If he can't read about Lilith showering in the Starfall, his will break. It's only a matter of time, folks.
Where are people sending these suggestions for market sketches? This was yesterday, Mach 1. Because our stores are having a revised weekend right on top of CouchCon, people were told to contact me in the Dream Cord off to the side. And we had a limit of 10 and we were completely booked. But we will, when the regular store is back in session, we'll be able to do Sharpie sketches for everyone more publicly. What happened was we couldn't announce to a lot of spots. I just announced it on the Friday stream a couple times verbally because I couldn't do a whole lot.
Yeah.
So it really was just like contact me in DMs in the Discord and we'll make a deal.
Yeah, we didn't exactly know how things would work in the lead up to CouchCon because we're like, oh, is the website going to be working or not? So even if you'll
Is
notice
it
in
like in the
the
last hour or not?
yeah, even in the announcements that I have scheduled, I don't actually link. Usually, if we're saying like, oh, here's a thing in the store, it'll be like, here's a link to the store. But we're like, well, we're migrating. I don't know if that's going to be ready when this announcement goes out. So I would just be like, there's going to be a thing.
Yeah, it's like,
And
hey,
like,
yeah. A Friday stream was like, hey, if you want to think, come talk to me.
yeah.
People did,
Um,
so all right.
but that's actually, I guess, probably the best way to get like completely up to date updates is if you're listening to the streams. It's literally live, so that's when we know most
Yeah,
what
so
we
we
are
could do
doing.
last minute change of plans live here. If we're like, ooh,
So
surprise.
shocking and distressing news live on stream is when I am most likely to know what the fuck I'm doing. So this is it. This is the peak performance of David, everyone. Should be appropriately
Well,
horrified.
yeah, they say there's something so surreal about watching Dave just casually sketch peak character design in real time.
Oh,
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
let you in on a secret thing. He's drawn this character before, but thank you.
It is a lot easier when it's characters I've worked with a lot before.
Yeah, I have a dirty secret that I'm gonna tell everybody about you, Dave.
What is it? I want to know. What's the dirty secret about me?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you first. I'm gonna tell everybody live.
Oh, okay.
The secret is that Dave needed to get a reference in order to look at Hallworth because he didn't know what she looked like exactly.
Oh yeah, Miss Hallworth, 100%. Because I have drawn her so rarely. She almost never goes to the strip club or showers in the Starfall.
Oh,
So I was like, what is this? What does this lady look like?
what do you look like? Everybody else knows, especially Mr. Pebbles knows exactly who she looks like. Dave, the god, does not know who she is. She's just another background character to him.
Ironically, the creator himself is like, I don't know what I wrought with my own hands.
So
My own world
everybody else is
remains a
like,
mystery to me.
Hallworth is going to be really unhappy with you.
All right.
Forgotten in the papers.
Another one taken care of. Since I've been chugging coffee steadily on the side, I'm just gonna hit the restroom one more time, and then let's do one more Sharpie commission here.
One more. Oh, let me check my
One or
chart and see
two
what we
more.
can
We'll
get
see.
done
We'll see how
today.
fast I go.
Please,
But I'm gonna hit the restroom real
please.
quick.
Okay, thank you. You completed Wisp?
Yep, Wisp is complete.
Okay,
I have a drawing board.
I got 3 I'd like you to do. But if you can only get 2, and I understand. I have an OC character talking to Aura, and then I have Lilith and Nama training. Which would you like next?
I see references for Aura and the OC, so let's do that one next.
Okay. I assume you don't need references for Lilith and Nama training the powers.
Yep, fortunately I know them well enough. I can just do Lilith and Nama, no prob.
Okay. I provided references for Aura because I know her tattoos are a little detailed. The OC is a frilled lizard character. It shows the frills going up and down. There's a side piece on the reference of a tail, you'll notice.
Cool.
I don't have a lot of research on the OC. She might be a Serapian character or possibly like an outskirts character they've designed. But talking to Aura, doing something with Aura.
Okay, cool. So there's aura in this character. Are there any more specifics, or is it sort of open?
Nope, completely what you want.
Sweet.
I would recommend, based on Aura's tail, I would recommend a landscape size image. You could do tail wrapped around the character in the background.
I think what I'll do is I'll have the tail, like aura will be behind the other character a little bit. Not like, that they're overlapping the bodies, but that way that aura's tail will sort of serve as like a backdrop element, sort of tying them both together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, because we do not need to eat that much paper. All right. Apparently, the character's name is Veil or Vile or
Veil.
Veil. Veil. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Veil.
Cool.
That's a nice name for a frilled lizard tail, or like the ruff. We've decided we need Hallworth, Ducky, and more Hallworth smut in order for you to memorize what she looks like.
It's the only way Dave remembers anything. When he has to do his tax returns, you have to put tits on it.
Firu is trying to explain gargoyles explanation. Yeah, I mean, we can all invent the idea that like, oh, there's iron in the sword and there's skin cells in the cloth. But unless Greg, the creative gargoyles, comes up with that on his own, I'm calling animation error.
Oh yeah, but I don't mind it at all. Like that's the sort of thing where
I just think it's funny.
if you get like too worked up about like stuff like that when if you're trying to enjoy a show, then you're probably not enjoying the show too much, I would imagine.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just noticing. Okay. Just asking questions. All right, so this character is a Serapian, which I kind of got the feeling that that's what they were going on. So she's interacting with a canon Serapian character.
Cool.
I don't have a good read on a lot of the character's personality. She seems like a youngin.
Yeah. I like the frilled lizard angle, so I'm putting her frill out.
Oh. Oh my goodness, YouTube's been busy. Oh my goodness.
Have they been chatting at you?
They've been chatting on Banon Picardo. My goodness. Oh, they like the Indigos. Yes, thank you. When's the next stream after this? I'll be there if the time is good, says Go Go. This is a long stream today. Sunday. What are you doing on Sunday?
Stream schedule is up on our Patreon and newsletter, I think.
Okay. Well, I will tell
Let me
you.
see. Actually, I have it written down
Normally,
here.
what? Yeah.
Yes, I do have it
Where's the
written
next
down
one?
here.
Good,
I
because
got
I'm not
a
researching.
red line clinic tomorrow, 3 to 5 p.m. And then at 7, we're going to do closing ceremonies, 7 to 7:30.
Yep.
So
Letting you know, Sunday, 3 to 5 p.m., Dave is going to be talking about and redlining other people's artwork. So he's not doing a lot of his own drawing. Sunday,
that's when I just coast
later
and criticize other people.
in the kindest way possible. In the sweetest way possible. Okay. And then normally Monday, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern is when we do a stream on Picardo YouTube. Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern is when we have another stream. And I'm letting you know that Monday might be a not safe for work, which art session, which means it's only going to be on the Picardo because YouTube won't let us do that. All right.
And
The main
if you want like
what?
updates on when things are streaming and stuff, we do announce on social media. I think we're on X, we're on some other social media, but just if you look at the social media, there's announcements. The algorithm will often snatch those away from you, but we also put the announcements in the Dreamcord. So if you're in the Discord server, then you'll get an announcement when we're streaming.
Yep. Yeah, we do announce when we are streaming. They want to know if the main DK story is plotted out in written form in case we can't finish the comic. Yes, everything is outlined and they're writing Bibles that get revised as we go. And the scripts are not written out line for line dialogue, but as we go through, it gets more and more complete. So everything is very organized.
Yeah, like the whole story is outlined. The broad strokes are. I think we're finally settled on draft 6 of the overall story outline. And it's like roughly speaking, because there's been like lots of small tweaks that wouldn't constitute a whole draft update in between. But so it's gone through a lot of transformations from the early stuff. But even what we have now, it is like an outline. It's pretty specific in terms of what
Oh,
happens,
it's
what are the character
huge. Well, I mean,
motives, how do they
detailed.
change, how does it like fit in with like the thematic arc of the whole plot and everything. But yeah, when it comes down to like what is the exact scene structure, what are the exact lines of dialogue, what are the precise actions that they like, how do they execute the outline, like the details on how to do it. Usually that stuff we don't really know until we sit down and script it out and do the thumbnails.
And honestly, if something happened to one of us, I could see us releasing like a free PDF that just gave everybody all of our inner writing notes so they could enjoy what we've been enjoying the entire time. And then it like that's my plan is I would release a free PDF of everything and then just keep I would keep doing the comic building on the side here. But just in case, because we don't want it to be a big mystery of what this is.
Oh no, if something happens to one of us, my plan is there's a dead man switch, and that's when the material that we have gathered will be detonated across the globe, and
Mhm.
effectively it will take the globe into a dark age that they
Of Dreamkeepers,
should have kept Dave and Liz alive. Now you're gonna suffer the consequences.
called knowing everything that we already know.
No, I'm saying I'll nuke the world if one of us goes.
Okay.
That's just
Okay.
plan A, like tentative plan A.
Will you be drawing silk later? We are not drawing silk today. That was not one of the commission pieces that came in yesterday. I don't know when silk is going to reappear. I think if I could see silk being drawn again if there's a sketch of the month piece that gets voted on with silk again. However, I will say that when the regular Safer Work Dreamkeepers comic store goes live and gets fixed, there is an original art of Silk in the gold bikini that is safe for work for sale.
Oh yeah, that's
So
a good
that's gonna
original
be
art.
happening.
I think we did that
Yeah,
piece fairly recently.
that is not publicly available for sale right now, but it's going to be later. So that will be coming as soon as that store gets its revision. We've actually, not to go into detail, but we have wanted these revisions for over 2 years. But due to the lawsuit, everything was on hold and frozen until that could be resolved. And then it just happened this weekend. So it's like, okay, I guess we have to do it. And that's just, we just deal. Keep rolling. Not a big deal.
It's just a natural law that as soon as you're doing some kind of an online event or sale, that is when you will have some website downtime.
Oh, always. Guaranteed. At least it was done before Black Friday, because that would be hard.
Yeah, so
Oh,
actually
Dr.
things
Steel. But
knock on wood, they should be totally smooth by the time we have our Black Friday sale.
oh, it will be, I'm sure. Completely. It'll be great. We'll never have this problem again. All right. Note on this character, she is the same age as V.
Cool.
Phil 98 can't wait for the next comic. Well, thank you. Yes, as soon as I get done with color blocking Rouge the Bat tonight, I'm back on volume 6 work. And Dave has another page for me done, so it moves there. We will have to complete the commissions from CouchCon here first, but then he can just focus on volume 6 completely. That's why he's doing Sharpies right now, and he's trying to get the associate producers done as quick as possible so we can just knock all this out and we can get right back to volume 6. How many comics will there be? Dave has a prediction on the books, and I think I can make it shorter. Don't.
Based on the
Are you
outline that
gonna?
I have, my guesstimate on the total length of the graphic novel series is between, and this is like a broad range. I think it's going to be more towards the upper end, but between like probably 17 to 22 graphic novels.
And I think I can coax him into something a little shorter. It's not known completely because we have to figure out um the careful timing on what scenes are shown. Like everything is outlined and written out, but it's kind of like what do you want to show that makes a good story? Which is kind of like in the series, like we don't show all the characters stopping and having breakfast every day, and we don't show them taking bathroom breaks and sleeping all the time. You when you do a comic, you want to edit down like what is actually seen and then what is implied.
Yeah.
Film idea is shorter, we want more. I agree, but we have to time in like what can actually be done in time,
Well,
We
it's
don't have
also,
we don't have a millennium.
I think it reminds me of a quote that I heard recently from Roger Ebert that I think is a good quote called "No bad movie is short enough, but no good movie is too long.
Yeah, or not Redline, Red Letter Media reminded you of that quote.
Yeah, I'd
I
never
know
heard
where
it
that came
before,
from.
actually. That's a good quote. But
It's true though.
basically, what I want to do with the Dreamkeeper's graphic novel story is I just want it to be, if this makes sense, the right length. Like I want to tell the story that is in there. I want it to be told well. I want it to be immersive and fun and engaging. But I also don't want to just drag it out and have filler. Like that's one thing when I try to watch animes occasionally, when I occasionally will try to work to animes, is that when I start to detect filler episodes, it gets really boring really fast for me. So I want to make a graphic novel series where there's this epic storyline with Dreamkeepers, and I want it to be just as long as it is awesome and interesting and engaging and fascinating. And then when that story is told, I want it to be done. Then I want that story to be done because I don't want to just drag it out and be like, oh well, it's doing well, so now we just have to make more things happen for no reason. Let's just keep jingling the keys forever. So I want it to be the right length where
Yeah, we have an ending. We have a good ending.
yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. That doesn't mean like the whole franchise has to like stop at that point, but obviously, um, if there's like video games that people are playing and it has like a different plot line, then there'd be no reason to like just terminate that arbitrarily. But basically, every story I think has um, there's stuff in that makes that story interesting, that when you know what the story is about and like what it's supposed to show you about the characters and about the world. So it's do that stuff in an interesting way, and then when that stuff is done, just understand when it's mission accomplished, and don't just like put filler in the middle to drag things out, because why would you drag things out? Get to the good stuff. Whenever you're writing a
Okay.
story, if you're making fiction, always remember, whatever the good stuff is, uh, get to it and have it be cool, and that includes like character build up and have it be well paced and stuff. But just make it all good, and then don't drag it out.
Okay. Are you pulling out the gold for some of the earrings on Aura?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna
Thank you.
add
I
the
don't need
earrings
any
on there
cleaning.
with the gold, and I'm gonna put some of that gold
Good.
into her necklace too.
Good. Okay. Thane says it's really good to hear about the story. This story and characters are actually a major part of their childhood. Can't wait to see where it goes. Thank you so
Oh, thank
much.
you.
And Dominique also connects with Dreamkeepers on a personal level. Oh, thank you. So do we.
Thanks. And I can reveal a little bit too about like our master plan, because obviously people have been noting accurately, it takes us a while to do these books, and it does because they're very, very labor intensive. Actually, if you look at
And
early,
unfortunately, we want to do a lot, and Dave also has to stop and well, not stop, but like redirect a little bit of his attention to make money on the side, additional money faster to make everything grow.
well, that's the whole plan is growth. Because I was gonna say like even if you look at early Dreamkeepers books to the current Dreamkeepers books, the level of the artwork has really upgraded a lot, which is cool. But it also means that the amount of labor going into it is sort of increased as well. But the ultimate plan here is to actually be able to hire out some more help, some more permanent full time help on Vivid, so that I can get back to making just basically just doing comics and virtually nothing else. Maybe pitching in on some game development, concept art and things from time to time. But basically,
Basically,
yeah, I
yeah.
wanna I wanna make sure that we have some opportunity to grow Vivid and do something really neat that I don't see anyone else really doing. It's difficult, it's challenging, but if we can actually pull it off and we can actually build a real business that can really have like sustainable indie animation and game production and comic development, then at that point I could actually staff up the creative side of things a little more, and it'll be more than just me and Liz working as fast as we can, and we'll have more people making everything go faster. So that's kind of why I've been trying to
Um,
expand Vivid the last few years, and it's challenging, but it also looks like it is working. So it's kind of exciting,
all
and
right.
we do have you guys to thank for that. So
Mhm.
thank you.
Phil 98 has noticed 5.2 onwards has improved artwork. Yes, he got a tablet, I think, to improve the colors and shading.
Yeah, volume
Because that was all
three is the
volume
first.
one and two were colored with a mouse, by the way, and oof.
Yeah, literally volumes one and two. I didn't have, I couldn't afford a tablet. I didn't have a tablet, so they were just colored by hand with, well, by hand. They were colored with a computer mouse.
I still do a lot of mouse work on the under work, but I also have a tablet, so I go back and forth depending on what needs to be done.
Yeah.
Go is excited for GarageBand. Well, thank you. Yep. We are in the middle, like we have to finish CouchCon, but then things are going to go into production.
Yeah,
And yeah.
I've got the production art ready for the plush. I still have to update the campaign and show you guys, but I got the not ginger, the penny bookmark art is done. So all 3 bookmarks are good to go. Then I gotta just put together the PDF, I think, for the books, and we'll be pulling the trigger on a lot of manufacturing.
Mhm. And in the meanwhile, GarageBand is still available for backing. We still have a couple backers sliding in here at the last minute.
I thought for sure it would be closed by now because what we want to do is like the new captain's log sort of promotes GarageBand a little, and the plan months ago was like, yeah, we'll have this captain's log come out and promote GarageBand during the campaign. And the captain's log, as animation tends to, sometimes animation takes a little longer than you thought it would. And so Captain's Log the animation is done, but it's still we're still waiting on the audio to be complete. So I feel like I want that Captain's Log to come out, and then we can be like, all right, whatever that was going to do to help GarageBand, it's done. Then we can just close the campaign and complete all the stuff. But yeah, because that animation is kind of in limbo right now. There's a little bit of a grace period on GarageBand that I didn't predict, but I mean, it's
Mhm.
good for some people. Some people are getting in there.
That's okay. Some people are discovering it after it closed and like, can I still get in?
Fortunately for you, we are a little bit slow. But yeah, it's because not only did we have the audio stuff for the animation coming in, but the website migration landed right in the same time frame, so that sort of slowed everything down as well. Just kind of a perfect storm of all of these things happening at once.
But it's still things still get done.
Sure.
All right. Lane says next to V and the Indigos, he was pretty infatuated by Aura when he first saw her as a design. It's pretty dang appealing. I know, me too. She has been under wraps since maybe 2006. No, maybe before 2006.
No,
It's been eating me alive.
the aura design, we did a lot of revision and revamping, so we had a very nice design, but then we're like, oh, we can't
Uh,
we shouldn't show her until she pops up in the book. We should wait until she's in the book. But then some people noticed her a little bit of aura showed up in the Serapian religion lore. And as soon as people saw her, they're like, "Oh, who's this character? Can we see more of this character? This character looks fun." So it's like, oh, shit, they found her. You know what?
yeah,
If we're gonna show her, we need to post her on our art accounts and Patreon. We need to put her name out there because if we don't do that, the reality is like you guys aren't necessarily aware of it because it doesn't matter, but a lot of people like to steal a lot of our stuff. So if we're gonna put something out there, we need to make sure that there's a timestamp on an online account that kind of proves the date that we put it out and also the character's name. So
Oh, well,
um,
even if it's in the books, I still steal it. But at least this is a timestamp so we can protect it legally.
yeah, that way, if it comes down to it, if we have to like tango in court, we'll have like plenty of proof about like, no, here's when it was first made public, and it's got
I
dates
have to
and all that stuff.
say, your original design of Aura, and she didn't have that name. Maybe she had that name at the time. That is in a sketchbook that doesn't exist anymore. That was destroyed in the fire. But because it was so under wraps, it wasn't scanned in. But I like that drawing so much, and I wanted to play with the color scheme for years and years and years, perfecting it. That one actually ended up scanned in the computer by chance. So we've had Aura the whole time.
It did take a lot of go arounds on her color scheme. I remember we had like I think a few years where we would like do a color scheme revision, then we'd let it sit for a while, then we'd do some more options, and because we
hmm
wanted to make sure that
She
she
was
looked.
purple she was like a soft purple for a long time, and it did not look good.
Yeah, the thing that really helped get her color narrowed down was we actually put her in a lineup with all of the other main characters. So that way we were like, let's make sure that she looks good when she's juxtaposed with all the other main characters. Because we don't
We
want
also
someone to
wanted
have like, oh,
something,
it's the exact same color scheme as Lilith again, or oh, you put her next to
yeah,
Nama, and it's like there's 2 purple characters.
yeah, we wanted something that hadn't been done before. So they want to know if her name is at all indicative of her power. I would say kind of. I don't know.
I have no idea. We can't talk about that.
Never really thought of it. It's just what you do.
I thought of it. Shut up.
Go is taking over the YouTube chat and talking. I don't know where everybody else is. They come and go.
Go, you heard that. It's now your chat, belongs to you. If anyone else wants to show up in there, they have to ask you permission, I think. I think that's how it works.
Yep, if you flood the chat with all your name, you officially own the chat.
Whoever has their name in chat the most, you guys get a bonus. I
It's
don't
a
know what the
king.
bonus is. What should we give them for a bonus?
Well, they already have a crown next to their name that says #1, so
Oh, nice.
you don't have to do a thing, Dave. So it looks like this Serpian character, Veal or Vile or Vile. How did you
Veil?
say that? Veil. Thank
Veil?
you.
You know, like a veil of mystery or something.
Oh, you're right. Okay, Vale is telling Aura probably about how great Serapis is. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but Aura's pretty content with this. It's like, yes, I completely agree.
Well, if they're both Serapeans, yeah, they're going to have a lot of agreement on that topic. Unless they want to get in trouble.
Oh boy. Be uncool. The loser club. Dominique says, you guys are doing exceptionally great, by the way. I really appreciate all this. Well, thank you. Yep, we got extra streams this weekend. I don't know how late we're going to go. We still want to do the chat and sketch.
I do still want to do some chat and sketch, yeah. I don't know if we're going to be able to do a ton of chat and sketch, but definitely some. More than 0. Just getting a little bit of
I like the headway.
blue action on Aura's tail stripes.
There are a few female characters with dark red and similar color. Nama and Indigos. There is a character, Rolf in Troika, who is very similar reddish browns to Ravat. He has blonde hair. I don't know why they look so similar. It just happened by chance, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
The color wheel can only do so much, I guess.
But I know characters
I
that we
can
put
clear
a
that
lot
marker.
of design work into to make sure that they came out just right. I think Aura took a lot of design work and revisions, and especially a lot of color drafts. Another one that took a lot of work was Vanth. Like it seemed like the original cast,
Oh, there were
Mace
changes to
Whip,
Van.
Lilith, Nama, they all just kind of fell together almost perfectly. It's really interesting. Um, but then like the additions after that, as things sort of grew, at that point it's like, okay, well we wilded out Mace, Whip, Lilith, Nama Bast, Igrath, like that set sort of like is this
Well,
perfect
they were
little.
designed originally for like a TV show idea.
Well, yeah, back when it was going to be a TV show pitch, and then we had just like a good lineup, good variety in the silhouettes, good variety in the colors. But then once they established sort of like the tone and flavor of the series, then at that point it was like adding more characters. We had to sort of be conscious about trying to make sure that they looked unique yet matched. You know.
Visually in the lineup, I can just automatically tell which characters were first and then which ones become more secondary as we progress. I can instantly tell based on shaping, color, everything, the order we did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Phil 98 says they would absolutely watch a DK TV show. Well, maybe someday, but I'm gonna say there won't be television. It'll be streamed or free on YouTube.
Yeah, who knows?
Ridiculous.
But
Yeah, who
that is
knows
part
what's
of
gonna
like
be?
the Operation Try to Grow
It'll
is
be
like, what
shot into
if,
your brain.
yeah, what if we
Yeah.
could actually develop some animation capabilities where Vivid could produce animation?
Well, it's interesting. By the time we get there, when we are ready, it kind of seems like the landscape is going to be ready because it's no longer you have to like get through the gatekeeping of Adult Swim or like Disney in order to get things done.
Yeah, it's just
Doctor, oh,
it
what?
does seem like things have a way of working out. You know, maybe there'll never be a Dreamkeepers animated series. I don't know for sure. I'm just creating what I love because I can. But what I do just like seeing how far can we push the envelope if we have a really great idea, if we have a really great supportive readership, what is the point where it's like, oh, we've maxed out what we can do? Like, I'm interested in kind of finding out. I'm interested in finding out what is the maximum you can do without a big trust fund, without all this like access to institutional corporate legacy stuff. Like what?
Without little connections to Disney and the big gatekeeping networks
Yeah, like
who tell you what you can do when you get there.
what can a person do to gather an audience, and then with a real audience, what can they produce? What can they make
Achieve,
possible?
yeah. Achieve in a lifetime. It's a game. Letting you know, Dr. Cyril is loving how this turns out. That's the owner.
Oh, cool.
When this is done, we're going to message and email you the finished image and then mail you the physical copy. Phil 98 says the light fur and blue stripes of aura gives some contrast. Yes, thank you. That was the plan. We would not want to do. Oh, actually, I think the original aura stripe design, I have it saved.
Hmm.
On the actually, what we did was we played with the original sketch on the notebook of aura that Dave drew, and we were coloring on that before we moved it over. But it was like a purple with a purple on that tail, and it was like a big mess.
Yeah, I remember
Very pastel.
a lot of lavender was in the initial color pass.
Hmm. And originally her outfit was like white, but we thought it kind of looked too much like a diaper, so we changed it to a gray.
Yeah, her loincloth is much more tasteful now that it's like a dark gray.
Yes, it was purple. It was purple on purple, which is not bad. It was very raccoon-like though. Honestly, I've seen a lot of light lavender purples with Care Bear raccoons. I think is where I got that idea.
Especially with her role in the story. Not that I want to get into that, but I felt like her color scheme needed to be a little more assertive, not so much subdued.
I agree. I feel like I don't believe this is true, but I just kind of feel like the bright colors could be a little more syrupy than like a pastel.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a very pastel civilization.
Thane wants to know, with all the drama around ADs, oh, I think it's Digital Circus. Would you guys want DK to go mainstream? Or are you hoping to stay niche and appeal to the smaller fan base? What's your ideal path? We want to grow and have the benefits of being mainstream, but at the same time contain creative rights and just keep doing what we do, but more people appreciate it.
Yeah, what I would say is I don't even necessarily want Dreamkeepers to be like shoved in everyone's face. You can't get away from it, you know, sort of
Sick of it.
like Star Wars and stuff like that can sort of sometimes feel. But it's like I do feel like there's a footprint, there's a potential footprint, and that footprint is people that would really enjoy this. And I would love to fill that footprint up. Right now I feel like we have like a tiny little corner of it. Like you guys obviously have discovered it. You're ahead of the curve. But most people that would love Dreamkeepers have no idea that it even exists. So I think in a perfect world, I would just love for them to discover Dreamkeepers one way or another and get all of the enjoyment out of it that they can, and just have a really cool series, a really cool franchise that they can have a good time with, and that makes their life a little more fun, a little better. But at the same time, I don't necessarily want to like flood it outside of that footprint and just be like pestering people where they're just like, "Oh, that's not really my cup of tea." Oh, but I can't stop seeing it all the time. Hooray. Awesome. Um in terms of what happened with the amazing digital circus, I'm not even a super big expert on that, but I just feel like they got really popular. And then basically, as soon as something gets to a certain degree of popularity, there will
There's going to be
be
a lot of critique and complaining.
It just yeah, it just comes with the territory. If you get tall, you're going to cast a shadow. It's like a natural phenomenon. It's not something to be surprised by. I think a lot of creators that achieve that kind of success, maybe especially when they're young, they're not really mentally prepared to handle all that critique and negativity and online shenanigans. So it can kind of drive
As soon as
people a little crazy sometimes.
if you see somebody say something critical or mean about you online, you're inclined to look again and inquire more. If you find a whole Reddit thread on everything you do sucks, it's going to be really disheartening, you know? And so a big part of it should be just stay focused on what you do and your creative corner and make everything the best you can. And then don't really look into what people are complaining about trying to slow you down and stop you, because actually when people critique you like that, sometimes they're trying to affect you, and stopping you is affecting, and they might even like that.
Sure.
People
Well,
who
yeah,
critique,
there's going to be some
you know
people that just want to have some means of exerting control.
you
But
know and affecting you.
I feel like this is almost one of the benefits of the fact that we are organically building Dreamkeepers and Vivid from the ground up. Like when it comes to business stuff, all of the business learning experiences and goofs, we make them at like a really small scale. So, hey, we can learn from that. We didn't lose like, $87,000 on international shipping because we set our shipping tables wrong. It's like we only lost, I don't know, $80, $90. Totally survivable, lesson learned, moving on. And I think the same general principle applies even to social lessons. I mean, and we've had people come after us pretty viciously and aggressively at various points, and I feel like we've, very much learned good social lessons called, you know what? The important
How to
thing here
handle it.
is making something that you actually love and doing something creatively worthwhile in your own eyes. And if other people can help you, if there's outside critique that can help you do what you want to do even more effectively, then that's good. And if it's not helping you, not a big deal. Just tune it out, keep on going. So I think that a lot of creators that maybe they get rocketed to high levels of attention from nowhere. They might not be prepared to deal with those things, so they really get stressed out by all the online attacks and nastiness. When it's too bad because I do think as a creator, you just have to learn. Sometimes you can just tune it all out, keep on making cool stuff, and honestly, 90% of the people out there, usually more like 99%, if you're doing a good job and you're really trying to craft something exceptional, 99% of the people, they're just chilling, enjoying the work, having a good time, and then going about their life. It's usually only like the 1% of psychos that come out of the woodwork and try to like cancel you online or otherwise destroy you or file a federal lawsuit or some nonsense like that. So if you just understand,
Well,
it's like that
that's
1%
actually.
though, that's
Go
the
ahead.
only
Sorry.
that's the only percent that's gonna be screaming at creators like day in and day out. So even though it's like a tiny percentage of their whole audience, um, to them it probably feels like a huge amount of people and a disproportionate amount of people. Because the 99% of sane people that are just enjoying themselves, they're not like stopping to blast at the creator. By the way, I'm just enjoying myself. Good job. It was very nice for me to watch that. Now I am going to go walk the dog. Like you don't get like 1,000 trillion messages like that. You only get the psychos making themselves known. So because of that, I think it
There.
just drives inexperienced creators a little nutty sometimes.
It's interesting psychologically. Like if you have 10 really nice comments saying I love your work, but then one guy says, "Oh, it could be better. The boobs are kind of small." That's really going to stand out to the creator. It's like, "Wait, what? Why are the boobs too small? Wait, what?" And I've seen a review like that on artwork. It was really like, "What the hell?"
Too
And
small, too
not to
big.
us. Not to us, it was somebody else's review on the artwork. And it's like, ooh, that's actually that is gonna stand out the creator's sore spot because you're gonna go like, wait, what? But you're going to ignore the other 10 things. So like, I love your work.
I can't handle it when people
It's
tell me my boobs are too small. I'm like,
okay. Well, don't
very
I'll buy
sensitive.
you a bigger bra, honey. It's okay. All right. Phil98 says Aura's jewelry looks really good and Aura's blue highlights. Thank you so much.
All right, I think we might have time for
That's
one more Sharpie
oh my
sketch.
goodness. Okay. It is it's gonna be a creator's choice here. I got 3. Let me see which one you want. I have Lilith and Nama training art, or I'm sorry, Lilith and Nama power training together.
Mhm.
I have Juzo's dad. He has 4 wings and he is powering up, like kind of being threatened.
Ooh.
I also have a a demon in briefs with a cane.
These all sound so good.
I know. You're gonna be
Mm,
doing them eventually, but which one do you want to do live?
I would say just because time is running short and I want to get a little bit of chat and sketch in, why don't we do the
Because you promised, yeah.
like a one that has a single character a little faster? Why don't we do Juzo's dad powering up?
Okay. Stall for time. Give me a minute to get that ready.
Stalling for time.
Dance, Dave, dance.
Dance for the camera. One hand, Jack.
Stalling for time. What am I drawing? Is it something not safe for work? Or is it a character's eye? We don't know yet. We'll find out soon. If it turns out this is not safe for work, there goes our YouTube channel. Oh, now it's a face. We have achieved safety. That was close. That was a close call. If it was anything else, we might have been in trouble.
Band. Parents would be so proud of you.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Save the day.
Save the day. Let's add some blue here so that the algorithm knows that these are eyes. And
Why don't you just write on the side with an arrow? Eyes, not boobs.
better yet, I'll have the character telling us.
Yes, thank you.
But if he's talking to us, his mouth actually has to be open a little bit, so we gotta. There we go. That's better. Now it looks like he's talking. You can recognize that
Maybe it's
that's an open
owl.
mouth a little
But
bit.
you got the big, interesting eyes.
An owl.
I
Let-
can't see what you're doing.
I'll give him a little owl beak.
Thank you.
There we go.
Oh, it's cute.
He's got a bird. He's got a bird beak for a nose. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but
It's very cute. Okay, I have the story on this character.
am I done stalling for time?
Yes, you're gonna want the paper to be landscape shape. For size.
Do you think we can auction this piece off though?
I haven't seen it. I have to get. Hold on.
It's really good.
Tell them it's good.
This is like pinnacle Sharpie sketch art.
So why don't you write down the amount of how much this is worth at the bottom, and we can put this in somebody's box.
Auction begins. $5.99.
Thanks. Please take a moment. I need the cord to the laptop to continue.
The cord. Oh yeah, I can unplug that for you.
Yeah, I know.
There we go. You're cleared hot to extract the laptop cord.
Okay, take a silver marker and put a watermark across the whole thing.
Oh, a watermark? Yeah,
It's
sure.
Property of David Lilly. Do not steal.
I'll also write watermark in case they don't know what it is. There we go.
If somebody actually wants this monstrosity, I will probably surprise someone in a box when there are just get this shit in there for no reason.
Makes a great Christmas gift. Anyways,
They're gonna be like, "Ooh, I don't want to throw this out because Dave drew it, but it's really shitty."
let your mom know you care.
Yeah, frame this and give it to a parent as a gift.
I like the
To-
upspeak. Give it to them as a gift?
Act like you spent money on their gift. It
Act
is
like you spent
this.
money on their gift?
Oh, you would not believe who I know who's done this. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, it's always great when someone gets like a disgusting fetish commission for themselves and then they give it to their elderly parent with the clear motive of like, I just wanted this fetish commission for me, but I'm going to give it to you for Christmas. So you're basically just a storage container for the next 3 years.
Yep, you can actually what you should do is get it framed, put it on their wall, and then see how long it takes for them to notice.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
All right,
But
let me
anyways,
tell you what you got.
Juzo's father, tell me about this, please.
Yes, it is. You're gonna want landscape shape, widescreen for this one.
Mhm.
Notice he has 4 wings. He is powering up. He's got his power halo powered up because something is coming and threatening him.
Okay, I figure it's like a full body shot, sort of like a wide shot because of the format.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Cool.
Multiverse Saga says hello, Vivid. Hi there.
Yo yo yo. Hope you're having a nice. What day is it today? Saturday already, right?
It's a Saturday. Ah. Will Volume 6 be getting an original soundtrack? I would have to contact the soundtrack guy, and I haven't talked to him in a long time. I hadn't planned on it. I don't think we need a soundtrack for every book. It's up to Dave.
Yeah, I don't know. Right now, I would just be inclined to get the book done, and then after the book is done, I'll worry about soundtracks and stuff later.
Yeah, we need to wait until the book is done because we don't know how the comic pages sound yet. I don't know.
Oh, yo, chumps, what are you up to today?
Uh-oh.
Oh, tasting my
Somebody
feet.
get loose.
I-
Oh, really? Oh, hold on.
Oh my goodness. Honey, you're loose. What are you doing? Okay. I'll deal with it.
She had to let you know that she was in your corner and it's okay, and she's gonna be under the desk. She's very warm from all of her basking.
Yeah, she really likes her new heat spots. That's good.
Yeah. Okay, note that this is full body.
It'll be mostly full body, but I wanted to get a little bit in closer to the torso, so some of the like below the knees
Get
might
some
be cut
details.
off, but I don't think that'll.
Yep, notice there are a lot of tattoos on the arms in blue. It's gonna be hard to see them, but I think that's blue Sharpie.
Yeah.
Oh, Phil 98 says that the soundtrack is awesome and it's the aesthetic of the comic. Thank you.
Yeah, the composer did an amazing job on the original
Hmm.
soundtracks.
He's done soundtracks for other comics, but I like ours best. I think it's very yours. The chimes and the I don't know what it is. It sounds like oh goodness, a bassoon, I think. It sounds very impressive.
I've got to figure out if we can stream with that music yet, because I know back in the day when we first got it, we started trying to stream with it, and we kept on getting copyright struck for
With our own music, I know.
streaming
Of
our
course.
own originally composed music, and so we had to be like, oh, it's CD Baby, CD Baby, whatever that company is, and so I think he tried to get them to cut it out, but I haven't actually experimented with it yet.
Well, you know, you're monetized, so you can just try it and we'll get the alert that you're copyright struck by yourself.
Yeah, I hope so.
We just, I know. It's the easiest way to find out is just like kick yourself.
Why is
live on
David
air.
copyright striking me? It's
Dave, stop
automatic.
copyright striking yourself. It's like it's not out of my control. Lovely. Thank you for that.
Stop copyright striking yourself. Stop copyright striking yourself.
No, I know. Seriously, I never thought that would be real. It's so dumb. How does one tell the internet that you have permission to use your own content? Well, when it's automatic on YouTube, it's like you can sometimes you can appeal and do what is it called when you do the reverse for a copyright strike?
Like a counterclaim.
Yeah, you can do a counterclaim.
I don't think that even addresses the issue with CD Bay though. Basically, if
Yeah.
stuff gets put into some of these systems, they just have automated mechanisms in place that will go around and like strike it down from every other location on the internet forever. So
It's automatic. It's not like it's a person finding you. It's just like it's an algorithm mechanical thing. I don't think there's a lot we can do, but we haven't researched it because we haven't really cared. We might though. We have asked the composer to go to the program itself and try to dismantle this thing. And again, we're not sure if he has yet.
I think he did. I think he told us that he did.
Okay. Well,
just
we just haven't tested it.
Yeah, I just need to do a test on my end.
Oh, Thane used to listen to John Williams while he read. He doesn't know why, but it felt fitting.
John Williams, yeah, well, he's just got that classic sort of soundtrack feel.
Mm-hmm. I think your wings are going to go off the page, sir.
Yeah, of course. That'll make the whole page look dynamic and kind of zappy.
Well, I thought with the landscape, either he was going to be really little with these big wings, or you were going to have to figure something out.
I wanted to go more for having a good focus on the character, and then the wings are almost like more like decor that's making the entire backdrop be filled with dynamic shaping characteristics.
Yep, that's the nice thing is we want to focus on the character. We don't have to fit the entire wing on the page to understand that's a wing. I feel the same way with Big Wrath, that you don't have to like shrink him really the whole time.
Yeah, it depends on, of course, like if you're doing like a comic or something like,
or a reference page, you need the whole wing.
Yeah, sometimes you might need more to the illustration, or like has there been a close-up recently, or have we had an establishing shot? What does the panel need to be depicting and communicating to the reader? So all sorts of...
Yeah, but sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's the nice thing about comics and animation and actually film is that you can get an establishing shot of an entire character and then zoom in on just a face and talk. And nobody's like, where's the rest of the body? When they were first filming movies back in the early 20th century, filmmakers believed that you had to film a movie just like a stage show and show everybody and the entire body of the character, because they believed the audience wouldn't know where the body was if you zoomed in on someone's face. And this is filmmaking. And then eventually, or real fast, they figured out like, hey, wait, we can do zoom ins and it's established because there's story and the audience understands. But that's also kind of why in animation, way early on, again in the 20th century, remind me who did this. I think this was, the Gertie the dinosaur guy. It's
Not off the top of my head.
Fletcher.
I'm familiar with Gertie the dinosaur a little bit.
Anyway, a lot of the early animation that they would do, the animated character would repeat its motion several times, thinking the audience wouldn't understand unless it was over and over again. So there's a famous one of a mosquito like turning his head like 6 times in order for the audience to understand he's turning his head. It recycles the animation over and over and over again so you get it. And it's like, we get it. But that's just what they did back then because they were still learning how an audience was able to view stuff.
Yeah, I guess part of it is this new technology being like, oh, look at all the cool stuff we can do now. But then the other part of it is like, what is the audience going to understand? And it took a while for creators to kind of find out just what can be communicated clearly to the audience and what doesn't communicate as well.
Let me check something real quick. I got a side project now.
Yeah, she's trying to go in the Forbidden Zone, by the way.
With her?
Mhm.
That's not my side project. That's not my side project.
Oh, I thought you were policing the lizard.
Oh, I can't do that. I have to have a debate about merchandising. And it will be the first thing. So get out of there.
I told you she was going in the Forbidden Zone. I told you. Heated debate? Are you going to have a master debate? Someone's doubting your correct levels? What are your correct levels?
Which items are in stock, which we have talked about. I just don't want to be wrong. I like being wrong sometimes, but I don't want to be wrong on this one.
Would you say your correct levels are at like 500?
Oh, one. I'm going to check on one.
1 is not a very high number.
Here we go. It's so bright. Screenshot how right I am.
Okay, I have proven I am right, and someone is still questioning it. So I am now on stream, can't answer emails or anything. Can't talk, too live. Now, if anyone is asking about this character, this is Juzo's dad. Juzo belongs to Corbin, and this is his OC family. according to the lore of this character situation, they are living on the outskirts of Andavruna in sort of a tribe situation, and then something happens. I'm not going to go into the story too much of what happens to Juzo's family. That's up to Corbin to tell. But something happens to the family, and we follow Juzo to the orphanage. I'm going to show this to Corbin once in a while. Hopefully, he said he was on stream, but maybe mute, and there was some trouble, so hopefully he sees it. And he can always watch the playback on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. It should archive the YouTube stuff.
Thank goodness. If you have time after this one, could you please... Do you have time for the Lilith and Nama training together? Because E the Outsider is right here.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I mean, we will be cutting into the chat and sketch a little bit.
I know. I don't know how late you're going. We could extend it a little bit. Note on the chat and sketch. After this, Dave's going to switch the visuals to digital, and I'm going to go into the Dream Cord and look in a room I made called, it's like CouchCon 2026 chat and sketch, or sketch of the month or something. And if anybody has any chat and sketch ideas in there, could be, we are hoping for sketch of the month ideas that were not chosen, but it's whatever you put in there that we can do, because there have been so many sketch of the months that didn't make it. It's not like I'm going to be able to remember and police everything.
Just adding a little blue to him. Stripe him up a bit.
Mm-hmm. Now, we've met Corbin at the Megaplex convention, which was lovely. And he also traveled to the Monroe Pop Fest near us to get commissions too, which was also lovely. So we've had a lot of experience learning about his OC characters. And I know that I believe he has E the Outsider do a lot of artwork for him. So if you're curious about Juzo's father or his characters, I believe they appear in the Dream Cord in some of the art rooms a lot. And Juzo's power is lightning, but I'm not sure what his dad's power is. I'm not too familiar with the lore. But if you ask, he will know. I think. Just a note to everyone that the 3 auctions are running live right now. Let me check the time. Oh, yes. The Big Commission art auction, which features 5 characters, background, ends tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's coming up pretty soon. People are starting to notice and get in there. It's going to be interesting near the end there. And then we have the 2 Dreamkeeper Original Arts female and male nude turnarounds, 2 separate auctions running. Those are happening in the auction room. If you want to see the original art that you will be getting with the prints, they are in the Not Safe for Work room visually. Those end tomorrow around 6 and 7 p.m.
All right, we got this one done, and you were saying one more?
Yes, please,
now?
because I saw E the Outsider's been very, very patient and good.
Oh yeah, let me get started on that. I am out of coffee. I need more, so I'm gonna take a break for just a couple minutes, and then we'll be back to do one more Sharpie sketch, and at least a tiny bit. I don't want to tell people we'll be doing a chat and sketch for a long time, but at least a tiny bit after this last Sharpie sketch.
Okay.
Let me put my little headphones on. I have put
Get
my
your
little
little
headphones on.
headset.
and I have coffee, and
Yeah.
I'm
Oh gosh.
now
Are you
I'm
ready?
recharged and ready for
Yep.
another Sharpie commission.
Okay, this is, I heard, the final one we're doing tonight.
Mhm.
There are a couple extras we'll take home with us. E the Outsider with like Lilith and Nama training with their powers together, possibly like kind of in Troika level.
Oh, cool.
I could see some swirling around going.
Yeah.
The powers.
Hmm.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. I have to
Letting you know, people are already in the Dream Cord putting ideas in the chat and sketch CashCon 2026. And right off the bat, we're saying Jimothy. Dave, I told you Jimothy. You were like, I'm not sure I want to do You're doing Jimothy. We need to see a cute raccoon with no torso. The ball of fur. The Seattle Warrior. Jimothy time. Dreamkeepers, are there really? Oh wait, are there really Dreamkeepers that live outside of Andorra? Yes, it is a big dream world. I can see there is an area called Serapeum. Dreamkeepers are over there. According to Juzo's, or I'm sorry, Corbin's fan fiction with Juzo, there are Dreamkeepers on the outer walls of Andorra. So there are other Dreamkeepers in the world besides just in Andorra, yes. There might even be other cities. I haven't explored the whole area though.
Yeah. Well, the lore book is coming, and that'll have a lot.
I don't know how Lilith would exactly like test her power besides like touch and grab on Nama, just like some sort of like tag, you're it and I get you.
I think at this point they're just going to be
Yep.
sort of
Like,
facing
cool.
off down range side by side, so that it's not like they have to test it on each other or anything.
But gotta redo it.
Say what? Did you say something?
Robot it out.
Oh, his Telegram
Yep.
reached the. Alright, I'll restart the call here for Telegram because it can only go an hour and a half before totally destroying its own calls, apparently.
It's alright.
Alright, and now I start it again. Actually, yeah, it looks like literally right around the 86 to 87 minute mark every single time, so it's like.
I'm connecting with no result here.
Uh,
What do you got?
Telegram also has me slowly connecting with no result.
Yeah, I'm in.
You're in?
Can you hear me?
No, I'm still connecting. I mean, I can hear you in the room with me, but through the call.
If there is an issue with this, I can be in the room with you on the Discord and like tell you what we're doing.
Yeah,
But this is okay.
I'm gonna try leaving and jumping back in. There we go. Worked for me this time.
I hear you.
Sweet, we're back in action. But yeah, it looks like, because it actually gives a little log of how long the call was before it started roboting on us. One is 86 minutes, one is 87 minutes. So it's a very specific, consistent window of time today.
Well, they will not tell us what to do, but we will just restart it twice an hour or whatever it needs. Okay, back to work. Oh, training as for Lilith getting the Troika treatment, Dave.
The Troika treatment? In that case, I'm going to give Lilith a rifle next to Nama here.
Okay. I thought it was a power thing. I'm sorry.
Nama's playing with her
But whatever
power.
Davis figured out is okay. We're gonna adapt and do what you want.
It kind of makes sense that Lilith would be training with a firearm anyway, because she is not too keen about using her power offensively at this point in the story.
Mm-hmm. Well, perhaps she can them. That's how she. It. Power.
Uh-oh, you're breaking up on me again.
So are you. So there.
The wonders of streaming.
All the internet connections.
Our connection should be fine. It just seems like Telegram has this consistent thing where it times out on calls and makes them terrible. All right, I'll jump back in. Let's see if Telegram can behave itself.
Connecting issue.
Yeah, try hanging up and jumping back in. Like, don't end the whole call. Just leave the call
I did.
and then go back in.
Before. Says I'm still there. I've got a connecting issue.
Are your headphones getting low on battery, perchance?
It shouldn't affect Telegram. Hello?
That's true.
I think I'm okay. Shouldn't affect Telegram, but I can always move into the room with the air conditioner.
I'm not hearing you if you're trying to talk on stream. It's not working. You have yourself muted. You have to hit the unmute button.
Okay.
There you go. I can hear you now.
Yeah. Gonna. I say something.
Works. Completely works. Can you hear me? Oh, wow.
Ready for chance.
Yeah, it's still breaking up real bad. I think we just might have to call Telegram a wash for right now.
All right.
Okay. Sure. Alright, I can change this to the whole room. There we go. It'll still pick me up a little better than you, just because I'm closer to it, but it should pick you up better since I switched it to whole room.
Sounds good. Anyway, I'm running two computers here. Let's see. YouTube wants to know if the Dreamkeepers have a space program. I'm saying they take taxpayer money for it and say it's coming.
Yeah. I actually want to add that to the lore book because it's very funny.
And typical.
Yeah.
I'll leave your call.
Sounds good. I'm just gonna end the whole call if Telegram is being a butt. Actually, we could. I know you're already in here, but if you want, we could always try doing it in Discord.
That's probably the way to go.
Do you want to do that?
Yep. Because I mean, we're gonna be in Discord anyway.
All right. Let me turn the microphone back.
All right. Let me try to remember how to do it. Yeah. Okay. I got it.
Turn the microphone back to just me. Do 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 do. Alright, now let me see if I can remember how to call Liz in Discord. Alright, I'm starting a voice call with you in Discord.
I hear you.
Doobity-doo. Alright, you gotta unmute yourself there.
Can you hear me now?
Hey, there you go. You're good.
Okay, you're really quiet for me.
You might have to turn yourself up a little bit more. Or turn my audio up a little bit more. Or say some more stuff so I can at least make sure we're equalized coming out.
I'd like to know if you can turn your audio up more. Is that even a thing?
Can I turn my audio up more? I don't think so. I could turn the gain up a little bit, but it's already pretty high. If I turn it up more, you're just going to be getting like air conditioner sounds in here.
Okay, let me check. I know. Let me check my thing and see if I can do it.
But I think we should be pretty close to the same for the listeners on the stream. And that is what's important.
Talk a little more?
Talking a little more.
That'll do it. Thank you, I got you.
Sure.
All right, we kind of want Jimothy to ask Aura out on a date.
Oh, that'll be fun. Well, we have to do at least that. I don't know how much else chat and sketch we're gonna have time for after this, but we'll...
No, I know you wanted me to go into sketch of the month, find something that hadn't been done.
I don't think we need. I think we could just go straight to people's requests at this point.
That'd be great. I would like to go to requests, and if they want to bring up something that was done before, there's something about Lilith relaxing in a bubble bath. But I'd be like, the 98 says it would probably be better if they did not give Nama a gun. I'd like to see an image of that mistake learning moment. Well, if you want to see that, please put that in the Dream Chord chat and sketch room. Oh, someone is saying off to the side that the Dreamkeeper Big Commission auction, 5 characters, up to 5 characters background has less than an hour to go. So if you're interested in that, please get in there and grab a spot. It's getting heated. Less than an hour for that auction. What we do is I contact the winner off to the side and give a checkout link to the store when the store is ready. And then we go from there and take the idea, and Dave gets to work, and the winner receives a box with the art mailed to them and the clip art studio and JPEG image and everything ready to go. And it is free shipping on that thing.
Yeah, I got Lilith in the foreground here, doing a little rifle work. Nama's going to be a bit behind her, playing with her power, and I think that is going to be them in a nice little Sharpie sketch together. She is going to find out pretty fast. I was going to say she's going to find out pretty fast, I think, that she's holding the gun wrong.
Oh my goodness.
She is holding the stock up to her cheek, which I would not advise doing that if you've never handled a firearm before. Don't start.
She's being cute, and she has both her eyes open for the scope.
She will have one eye closed for a week after this.
This is called Lilith Learns the Hard Way. Dominique wants to know what it's like living outside of Andaruno.
Oh, it really depends on the area. There's a lot of variation in the dream world, topography and stuff.
Yep, and in the lore book, we will probably see some of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going into different areas, and like what some of the different ecosystems are and fun stuff like that.
Kind of thinking if Nama used her power, she'd be able to hold a couple guns at the same time. Is that true, Dave?
Yes. As to whether she would be accurate with them, that's another story.
True, that would be havoc. Nama says that Lilith should stick her tongue out. That would be very cute and stupid.
It would be cute and stupid. I don't want to do that though, because then I have the visual of what happens when the recoil hits her in the face. I don't want her to bite her tongue because that's too sad.
Aww. I thought this was gonna be a cool power image, and look what happened.
It's a cool power image for Nama. Lilith is gaining education, I guess you could say.
She loves learning. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
Learning the hard way.
yeah, everyone loves learning.
Dominique says V is going to be the one to properly teach Lilith how to use this kind of stuff.
Probably, yeah.
A lot of the other Troika members could too. We don't think Nama would care too much about the accuracy of firearms. No, I don't think so either.
Like if her use with that foam non-lethal gun in Volume 3 is anything to go by, yeah, there's she'll get the right area hosed down, but minute accuracy and precision, that's not really her strong suit, I don't think. So I figured out how to turn autoplay off on YouTube, and it's actually, I think it's actually sticking to the playlist like it's supposed to now. So that's at least one thing cleared up.
Good, it'll stop sending you to random things getting you copyright struck.
Yeah, it always does.
Your
Like in
stream.
the middle of a stream, it's like, wait a minute, Elvis, this is gonna be a problem.
Elvis is always a problem.
Yeah.
Can't you make a list and tell it to repeat the list when it reaches the end, Dave? It doesn't get distracted.
You can make a playlist, but if autoplay is on, it was like sometimes in the middle of the playlist, it would just be like, going through this playlist like you asked me to. Nope, now you're gonna get some of, and then it'll just play something totally different.
It's always done that for me. I don't know why. We don't remember there being a front sight on the Mach 3.
On
The
the
MK3.
the modular mid-range Mark III, it can have
Yeah.
a front sight on it. That's why it's modular. It's because you can like add and remove all sorts of custom attachments based on your preferences.
Willie Silver just came in, letting you know we are finishing up the chat and sketches that were overloaded us on Friday. Or not chat and sketch, I'm sorry, Sharpie commissions. We're about to go over to chat and sketch. If you are in the Dream Cord, you can put your ideas for chat and sketch in the CouchCon 2026 chat and sketch room.
I have to caution people not to get too attached to the idea that we'll definitely do it, because we're already, technically we're over time on the stream, so I'm going to do a little bit of chat and sketch, but probably I can't get to many ideas.
Yeah, I know. But I heard we want to do Jimothy.
Well, I'll draw Jimothy. God, fine. You guys want me to draw Jimothy?
Dave. Put him in Tupperware.
I'll draw Jimothy. Yeah, I'll put him in Tupperware. Social media will go nuts for it. Jimothy in Tupperware? Oh my god. 12
Never
trillion
done
billion
before.
likes. Now your channel's gonna grow. You're gonna have the Tupperware crowd coming in.
Yep.
Well, I guess everything's gotta be in Tupperware now.
Let me check something.
I'm monitoring like 5 things at the same time, so I'm dancing around here to make sure everything's fine. Yes, we do.
Thank you for managing all of the 5 things at the same time.
I know. It's more than that. But here's cool.
one of the things I'm maintaining is I'm keeping an eye on the auctions to make sure there aren't any bots coming in and getting anything into trouble and
Oh.
playing unfair. But everything's been fine so far.
Oh, thank you. How can you even tell, or I don't know if you want to talk about on stream how you can tell if there's a bot?
There's a back end for moderators, so I can see what's going on.
Oh.
And last year, somebody was scared that there was a bot hacking, and I have to make sure that there isn't. There wasn't last year, but just to be sure there isn't like a problem, I keep an eye on it. Make sure there isn't an emergency issue.
Oh,
We're down
thank you.
to the last 50 minutes.
Yeah, every year the auction seems to do so well. I'm like, man, I gotta make this commission really good. Need to
I
level
know,
up
you
again.
you always do that when you have to raise your prices at the conventions on commissions. You always put like extra effort and it takes longer and very silly.
Well, I always feel like, oh, I used to charge like 20 cents for Sharpie sketches. Now I'm charging more. I have to make them better. I have to make it worthwhile, and it's I guess it's good because I always keep trying to improve, but it's a vicious
But
cycle.
if you call it inflation, people are gonna ask why everyone didn't get fatter.
That's true.
Is this the last stream for today? Yes. And we were in overtime.
Yeah, this will be today's last stream. After I finish off this Sharpie commission, we're gonna do a little bit of chat and sketch, just a little bit of digital fun, and then we'll call it good for Saturday CouchCon.
Notice that there are still more Sharpies to do, but he's gonna have to do them off stream. We will send them to the people who commissioned, and eventually I will be showing them finished. I'm gonna do that in the artifacts on Patreon over time here.
Cool.
We are creating lore for what Jimothy should be doing, sir.
I'm glad. Well, you guys will have it all worked out by the time I get over that. I'll be perfect.
He's ransacking Tupperware in the trash or trapped in a big tub. Panicking as he's eating a leftover sandwich he found for fun, so he's getting rounder.
Or are we actually going like legit inflation time for the Jimothy sketch?
I don't know if he's just eating.
He keeps gaining weight.
Eating a trash panda. Oh, but he's in a little aquarium, so oh my goodness, what's gonna happen? The crystal is getting smaller. But he's getting bigger.
Is there like an opposite for the inflation fetish stuff where it's like this character keeps on getting tinier and tinier?
Yes.
Oh, they're like a
macro
speck
and
of
micro.
Really? There's like something where it's like they turn into a speck of sand or something?
Yes. It's not inflation, it's macro versus micro though.
So are they like two fetish communities that are at like bitter odds with one another, or do they get along secretly?
Oh, I think they get along real well. Because, I mean, if you draw somebody little, everyone has to be big, so they're just kind of like... Okay, we think Jimothy should be climbing the Space Needle. I think him attacking Godzilla would be great. A Jimothy Godzilla fight for the Space Needle.
Is Godzilla in Seattle ever? Does he visit, or...?
I've seen him go to San Francisco. Well, the Outsider says this is surprisingly lovely. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. I don't know. I'm lucky that I'm just really fortunate that we have you guys as a group of readers. You're very chill, very supportive, very fun, imaginative. That's one of the things that I am grateful for. Is I mean, I know if we ever get bigger, we'll have more readers, and maybe we'll have like Amazing Digital Circus type of problems at some point.
Well,
but right now
digital problems.
Yeah, Amazing Digital Problems might emerge. If it happens, it happens. But we just have such a good group right now. I'm really fortunate to know you guys. So.
Well, note that if we get really big and busy and popular, we won't have time to do commissions, and it'll be a harsh fight for commissions, and they'll go up in price. So.
Yeah.
I know you're already slammed.
I mean, it's on the one hand, I do want to get more resources and get into more heavy production on more stuff for Vivid, because who doesn't? But everything has its trade-offs. So I think it's important to sort of appreciate where you're at when you're there, because you never know, things change, and it might not be the same in some ways.
And that's the thing, I'm able to grab most of the comments. If the chat was going too fast, we'd probably have to switch to super chats or something goofy.
Yeah, like I know like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, the stream. I need a bigger stream. I need a huger audience. Oh, I just need it to be more people, more people, more people, more people. It's like, sure, that's part of growing online. Is like, yeah, you want more people to be enjoying what you do, but again, there are trade offs, and one of the trade offs with like a bigger audience is, it's. I think ironically, it would probably be easier to start to feel more disconnected from them because it's a lot harder to just keep track of it all in some ways. So,
Also hard to remember people and what they like.
and my memory's already like crap on that anyway. So I don't know. I'm just saying we're lucky to be here with you guys doing a little bit of art for you right now. So thank you for being awesome. A little bit of silver on this just to help bring out the shaping and the shine. And then I think we'll have it done and we'll be ready to move on to a little bit of Jimothy. Which, by the way, you know it is only a matter of time until a real person is given that for their real legal name. It's going to happen, if it has not already.
You know it's gonna be a fursuit, and someone's gonna copyright Jimothy. Do not steal Jimothy.
Sue the real animal for using the likeness of itself.
The news in Seattle was saying there might be more than one Jimothy, based on the videos.
It sounds like a threat.
Sounds like promise. Can't imagine who named that animal and it caught on like that.
All right, I think we've got another Sharpie commission knocked out.
All right. Well, if it's gonna get her head like recoiled.
Sweet.
Jimothy is not the worst name to give somebody. Well, when you see what you're named after, freaking cryptid raccoon. Okay. Are we switching over to chat and sketch, sir?
Yeah, in just a second. I want to look at how many of these I got done, so I can feel
have,
accomplished.
You have, I think, 7 done.
Yeah, I got
Notes.
this one.
I'm going to tell you what we did not do, but we'll get done off to the side.
This one.
There is an
This
original character, Demon, in Briefs with a Cane.
Okay.
We have to have Tia relaxing. I'm not sure what she's doing, sir. It's up to you. And then there is going to be a totally not Star Wars, but totally a clone trooper in action.
Wait, it's a clone trooper, but it's not Star Wars?
Well, it is, but it isn't legally.
No, okay.
Legally distinct Star Wars clone trooper. Stormtrooper.
Yeah, we got a good number of these done, at least.
Yep.
Now I hit the button.
I tried to make sure everybody I saw in chat was able to see their thing done live as much as possible. Dr. Seuss says thank you for drawing this character. It's been a big dream for a while now. Oh, you're welcome.
Aw, cool, yeah, no problem. I like frilled lizards, too, just in general. Frilled lizards are cool.
Yeah, Lane says thank you so much for the Sharpie commission for the stream. Fun watching. And 98 says these are all brilliant. Yeah, you're welcome. And he'll get the others done, and we will email everyone with scanned JPEGs of all of these things and send it to you next week in bulk.
Yeah, we'll get you a nice high-resolution picture and everything.
Some loser is going to receive that hideous thing that is not boobs, and it will be in your box.
Yeah, that's just a Russian roulette game for all you people that got Sharpie sketch commissions. One of you is going to get that. I mean, you don't know who it's going to be.
We're going to call that an apology. The David Lilly apology.
Art that is guaranteed to be worthless.
Yeah. You can frame that and send it to your parents and say, yes, I totally got an actual artist to draw this for you.
All right.
I see we're at the beach.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I was working on last time in here, but let me get a new file.
Okay. Yeah, and sketch time. Note, the beach you see here, the character still needs shading, and I think there's a little more work to be done on it. Is that true?
Oh yeah, that's not finished. It's a
No.
work in progress.
Is that going to be Monday, or is Monday the not safe for work bat in a crystal?
Probably we're gonna be doing Rouge on Monday because I want to get that done.
Okay, maybe you should finish this beach thing off stream then.
Probably because it's got to get done so I can show people what the Art Attack print for Patreon in July is gonna be. So I gotta get it knocked out soon. I might even get it done. Possibly later this evening. I might do it.
Okay. Notice that you were supposed to collect in the Dream Cord.
Oh, you're right. The next round of polls we should get that posted up tonight too.
Yep. So today, while he's live on stream, right now is the last chance to get your sketch of the month ideas in the sketch of the month room for what's this for July?
It's
For
going to
July
be
sketch of
the
month?
August suggestions.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yes. So we're collecting for August, and then also the fan arts ideas. Notice if there are not enough fan art ideas, I'm gonna put something in, and we'll see what happens.
What would you put in if you were going to put one in?
Somebody was saying it would be really fun if you drew Zigzag from the Sabrina online comic.
Oh, yeah.
See, I have good ideas. I've been watching. I got a whole list of things I'll pull out of my hat. Okay, so chat and sketch. I heard something about Jimothy eating out of a garbage can and he found a sandwich. Dave, do you need to see what Jimothy looks like?
Oh, no, it's seared into my mind, actually.
Thank you. Thank you. Everyone will instantly know what Jimothy looks like. And someone was suggesting maybe he's asking Aura out on a date.
With the sandwich in his mouth? That sounds perfect.
I would like that, and I would be disgusted. Horrified by that thing. That did not look like a raccoon to me when I first saw the video. I was just like, that can't be real. It looked like a monster.
Maybe that's where the legend of the Jersey Devil came from.
Probably. Alright, Furu says, consider it a special bonus gift. Upspeak. Billy Silver says that he loves my apologies. Well, they're not boobs. Jimothy is all over the local news. Oh, yeah, we know. I've seen somebody get a tattoo of him too. Like a little raccoon goblin monster thing. I can't imagine. Oh, I've heard D&D and Minecraft have added a Jimothy, so we gotta get busy on the trend. And someone's trying to do a plush of him. Get busy on the Jimothy trend before he becomes copyright. And there's a lawsuit over who drew Jimothy.
You think that won't happen? It can happen. It happened with the
No, I'm
Happy Birthday
predicting
song.
it. I know. Well, I mean, somebody wrote the Happy Birthday song. Jimothy is a real...
No, they discovered it.
Atrocity.
They were exploring, I believe it was Jules Verne was going to the center of the earth, and he excavated the Happy Birthday song. He's like, this is something that could be used for all humanity. But then evil Scrooge was like, what if I copyright this discovery of yours? And then he did. And then now no one can sing the Happy Birthday song because he'll be sued.
Actually, I thought that it reached public domain. Is that
Oh,
true?
did it?
It's something that maybe we can sing Happy Birthday again in movies. I forget. But if you pay attention to actual film, usually they cleverly omit the Happy Birthday song during a birthday scene because they legally can't sing Happy Birthday. Which is kind of zany because I guess that's the only way to make money on the Happy Birthday song is a movie or TV show has to pay you to use it. Claim to fame. Okay, Happy Guy 1 has posted their idea in the Discord chat. I'll go look. I'm not sure how much time we're gonna have. I heard City of Seattle made a Jimothy Day. Oh, we've been busy. Rajak says anything with Nama is fine.
Jimothy's actually got weird proportions. Plus, I've got to have him perched on this garbage can lid, so...
Yes, that is the delight of Jimothy. It is the weird original proportions. God was like, look what I can do.
Like, the first sketch I drew of him didn't look freakish enough, because seeing him from the front like that, you don't actually register that his head is all squished in. It just looks like it's run-of-the-mill common foreshortening.
Oh, I know. It's. I've only seen him drawn from the side, like from the video, to
Yeah,
really understand what that is.
if you see him
need
from the
like,
front, it almost looks normal until you turn sideways, and then you're like, oh! Like that.
Yeah, would not pet. Jack, all right. I'm looking at the chat where Jack says anything when I'm a sign. Fine. Scenario says sexy anthro secret from Monster Hunter. I think we need a reference for that one. It says, I'm sorry, Nibba Metal says Mace getting a kiss on the cheek from Lula. That's a cute one. Willie Silver says Bobby V and Mace in a tender moment during a holiday party. I'm not sure how Bobby V and Mace would all be in a tender moment, but that would be quite the holiday party. I think that should go into sketch of the month sometime, because that's enough characters that's going to be a little too complex for just a chat and sketch.
I would say, honestly, after Jimothy here, I think probably we only got one more, then I gotta call it, because my voice is already going from streaming since, like, when did we start? Like 3?
Yeah, you did go, and you've been working nonstop here. You should have make that muzzle look, yeah, insane with the, don't forget, teeth of horror.
Yeah, he's got some teeth on there. And we're gonna have a sandwich coming out of his mouth. A delicious trash sandwich.
That tail is way too big.
Does
Have you? No, it's not. The Jimothy tail just like barely hangs down.
Oh,
It's
does
not
he
very
have just
fluffy.
like a little poof?
Yeah, it's like it's not. It doesn't even go all the way down. It's like stuck out there, like not that fluffy at all. Do I have to show you the video again?
Like a gross stub. Okay, I got it.
It's a gross little stub just hanging off. It's not fluffy at all.
I think one of his back legs is gonna be up on here.
I've seen a
Jimothy.
German Shepherd with this condition. Yeah, that's a little closer. It's actually kind of like a sadder little limp thing, but you do you.
I can make it more limp. That's easy. Sort of just like a yeah, like that.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't even stick out like that, but.
Of aura in the foreground here. Getting a very, very decisive case of the ick.
Yeah, short hunched back, no tail. He does have a tail. He has like a little limp, like barely a little like. I don't want to describe how gross that is, but it's a little thing. Oh, I guess maybe if one of the cities declared him as a mascot, maybe they'd own him. I don't know how they're gonna copyright something that's just loose out there. But, you know, life finds a way.
I don't know, they patent all kinds of stuff. They'll like they'll discover different types of molecules or biological components, and then they'll patent that. So literally, it's like a fact of nature, and they're just like, this is our fact of nature. No one else is allowed to discover it or use it now. I know, it's crazy, some of the stuff they do. I don't know if it's fair of me to draw Jimothy gross, but he just sort of has that energy, I think.
Well, I mean, no one has caught and washed him yet, so I think it's very fair.
That's true. There we go. I feel like the mask is a pretty important Jimothy component.
sure to make it very fuzzy along the back. You know, if you draw him, then draw a crystal around him and put him in a strip club, it'll be very popular online.
That's true. That's what everything now needs to be in a strip club, in a Tupperware.
Yep, Tupperware strip club.
It's not up to me. It's just what the algorithm likes.
So I get the attention. Crystal. Tupperware. No, Dominique, it is not Scrat from Ice Age. That has a long nose. This is Jimothy from Seattle. Eating a sandwich.
Got to make it a good-looking sandwich, though, so people can relate to him. Like, he's not just some creature. I would also eat that sandwich. Give it a nice patty of something here. Look at that. Yeah, that's a good sandwich.
Your spirit animal, Jimothy. I've seen some people where their spirit animal is definitely Jimothy. Creeping around in the woods.
You've seen people creeping around in the woods?
Yes.
Make sure,
like Jimothy.
I don't know, bring a gun.
It's a reunion. I don't know who would throw out an entire sandwich like that, so.
There's like one guy in town, like Herb, would probably be his name, where he's just like, oh, this sandwich, I'm done with it. I'd like to make them and toss them. That's what I do. I'd make them and toss them. Just makes full sandwiches, takes one bite,
maybe
scrunches his face up and throws it out.
Lettuce came from Taco Bell, and the guy's like, "Oh, I don't want to eat the sandwich." And Jimothy gets it, and then we're off to the races.
Oh no! I think this has to be like a couples thing. There's got to be like one guy who's like, "I told you I don't want lettuce. I don't want lettuce in my sandwich." And she's like, "Well, you're getting lettuce in your sandwich, so there."
Just
and then
pick it off. Just pick it off.
If you don't like it, you can pick it off. You don't like it, you can make your own sandwich. He's like, "I said no lettuce." And she's like, "Well, you can just pick it off." He's like, "Yeah, I can." And then he makes eye contact with her and just slam dunks it in the trash. And she's like, "Well, then you're gonna be hungry." And he's like, "I am hungry." And then that's their day. That's how they tell each other that they love each other.
That's what you're gonna say.
But that's
love to some people.
Yeah, that's love. That's the relationship. And then
they're
that's
too broken to leave because the CDs are in his car.
The CDs are in his truck. Yeah. So then Jimothy is the one that wins big on that. But that's where that sandwich comes from. That's why there are fully made sandwiches in this particular couple's trash outside their apartment.
He's really excited.
Yeah,
this is a good day for Jimothy.
He loves these sandwiches, actually. She makes great sandwiches. Her husband just doesn't appreciate it fully.
Because there's lettuce and he refuses to pick it off because he shouldn't have to.
I'm on the side of the wife, if anyone was wondering. Like, he should enjoy those sandwiches. Those are really well done sandwiches. I picked
Crystal's replacing dancing cages now. Gosh, they should. That'd be better. And we're making a reference to things that get a lot of likes on Dave's Twitter.
Well, it's because for some reason we shared a work in progress of this month's fan art, Rouge the Bat in a crystal, and then that is just, I don't know, really making the rounds a lot more than usual. So now we're like, well, I guess we got to put everyone in a crystal. That's just inside of Tupperware. That's what the social media likes.
I hit it off. That's Dave's niche. In the strip clubs and crystals.
Sometimes you don't choose your niche chooses you.
Some accounts only have Fox characters in bikinis over and over again. We gotta put them in Tupperware in the strip club.
Some people make their living with foxes in bikinis. I'm more of a Bat in Tupperware type of guy. I find that's where I really resonate with the people.
That's where you shine, is in the crystal.
That's where I shine, is with bats and Tupperwares. I'm known for that. I'm like they've called me the Frank Frazetta of bats and Tupperwares, and who am I to argue?
If you want bats and Tupperwares, people, you know where to go. You go to this stream and you ask for the same thing.
I am
the bat special.
The people are like,
special.
where do you find bats and Tupperwares? And everyone says, this freak, this lunatic here. And I'm like, that's me. I'm gonna raise my hand right up.
Yeah. Now, are you able to do other characters in crystals, or is it only bats?
Only bats. That's really, you don't wanna rock the boat too much. Bats work. People love it. People expect it. You put other animals in there, they start to get confused. Like, why is this animal in a Tupperware? And there's not a good answer. But if it's a bat, they just don't question it. They just like it, retweet, repost, write their congressman, and move on.
What you known for?
Yeah. If we play our cards right.
We are finishing on Monday, by the way, and apparently there's going to be some animation. Something limited, but it will be animated.
Well, I don't know if I'd call it animated. I'm just going to make the colors in the crystal probably flash.
It's going to be the rave crystal, so.
I fully expect that this is going to be a beautiful example of like the more work you put into something, the less popularity it's going to have. It's absolutely reached the pinnacle as a half-baked sketch.
I know.
There's no raising the bar any higher than we've already got it.
We're gonna finish it and put effort in. It's gonna get 6 likes. I know.
I can make it into like a motion length, a feature length film with like a beautiful animation budget. Hire Don Bluth, bring him out of retirement, Bat and Tupperware, the feature length film, and it would get like a fraction of the views. And I'd just be like, what? I thought this is what people liked. I was doing what people liked. What does the algorithm want from me?
And then you retweet the work in progress, and it gets a huge number of likes again. Oh.
Yeah.
There's no fixing the casino. All right, so Rouge is a very popular, well-known character. That's true, but it could just be the crystal. It's a very nice perspective. It might also be the censored boobs pressed up against the crystal. Who knows?
Oh, I never thought of that.
Ah. Gotta be the crystal. Dominique thinks Jimothy looks diabolical.
No, he's just excited to be here. Maybe he's a little diabolical. We'll give him a... I don't know if he's able to articulate words, so I'll just give him...
Oh, wait a minute. That tail has stripes, sir.
His tail has stripes?
Yeah, it's a raccoon.
I thought it was just like a little broken noodle thing.
It is, but it's got stripes. It's a raccoon.
Oh, okay.
Because I had to figure out what the hell that animal was, because it was insane.
You're right. The stripes add a lot. That's great.
That's how we know. To be rude to Jimothy, it seriously hangs off his butt like a little turd hanging off. It's just ridiculous. It's just stupidly gross.
There we go. We got Jimothy articulating love to Aura. I don't think she's excited about this, but it's hard to tell because her back is to us.
Well, I mean, you know, maybe he's in love with the sandwich and then spots her and there's going to be a fight for the sandwich. He may not know.
Yeah. All right, now Liz, you have the difficult job of choosing one more chat and sketch, and then I think I
love it when you make your hearts look atrociously stupid. It's so funny to me.
It's more fun that way.
I've always done that. It's just sarcastic hearts. Okay, let me check this chat. No. Okay. Let's go with Mace getting a kiss from Lilith from Nibba Metal. Is that okay?
Yeah, Mace getting a kiss from Lilith sounds delightful.
Yep. The reason on that one, anything with Nama is fine from Rajak. That's because we just did a Sharpie sketch of Nama. Nama was there, so that's kind of covered. Sexy Anthros Secret, I don't have a reference, so I'm not sure what that looks like right now. And the Bobby V Holiday Party Trading Gifts is complex. Running out of time. That is a good. Actually, Christmas in July is good.
I have no doubt there's a lot of good ideas. I
still say add that to sketch of the month.
I just have human limitations.
Fit that in. I know you do. With like your voice. Ursula, gotcha. Okay, so Lilith giving Mace a kiss would be very cute. And also, please save all these so they can go into Patreon.
Yeah, I'll save these and get them to PSDs and stuff with Clip Studios files.
Yes, Jimothy would definitely terrify a Dreamkeeper. Would be atrocious. I think would terrify me live in person. I think terrified me on video. I thought it was AI.
Maybe it is. Maybe we're all being punked. These days, I wouldn't assume that it's not AI right away.
No, they named him. He's real.
Oh, is that how? Okay.
Nobody could invent that thing. Like, nobody could prompt that. It's too real.
That sounds like a challenge, actually.
Yeah. Aw, that's cute. He looks so happy and surprised.
Yeah, he is.
I like the difference between like the cartoony left with the kind of like the elegant right here. I feel like that really happened a lot with like the Disney squirrels and kind of like some Don Bluth stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't say hug.
Hug got added in just as a bonus, just organically.
I'll crop that part out. But it's incredible how it just like eats up the whole day here. For us, at least.
A stream, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Mondays and Fridays. I don't know why. Monday, my 2 to 4 is like my peak work time. So when a stream is there, it's like, okay, we're gonna work around it. But I feel accomplished at the end of it. You get work done, which is the most important thing.
Yep. I mean, streaming is kind of fun, but I have to admit, if I wasn't being productive, I don't think I'd be able to stop and like do streams twice a week. I'd have to be like, oh, streaming is fun and all, but I got stuff to do. I have things to. I have projects.
That's the thing. Is like if you like some people only make art when they're on stream, and if they're not streaming, they don't make art. It's ridiculous. And I wonder if it gets to the point where you just do it for attention, really.
I don't know. But I like
you have so much to do, you can't just rely on like, here's my stream time, and then you have to work a lot more. And there's so much you do that doesn't even involve streaming art, because there's so much business stuff we run.
So much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with
it's not fun, but it has to happen. I know.
Yeah, the business stuff, again, it's like not like the funnest part, but it is. It's
it keeps it running.
Yeah, like literally it keeps things running, keeps cool things being delivered to people.
So the nice thing is that stream forces you a little bit to make sure art gets done.
Yeah, although I still think that we're approaching the business growth stage where if we keep on going the way we are, we're gonna get over that, get through that bottleneck where it's like, oh, now actually things are getting easier instead of harder. There's like a point of growth where you're growing and things are getting more complex and involved and there's more to maintain, and so it actually starts to, you know, like almost feel like an obstruction as you're successfully managing more things. But there is a tipping point where that growth gives you more resources, so you actually start to have more time again. And once you get past that tipping point, the increase in time is actually phenomenal, I think.
Right.
So I mean, that's kind of the whole reason to do it, is to get to that tipping point, and then actually have a production company that is, legitimate and tethered to what people actually enjoy and want to see and what they actually support, which is a different model than what I see out there anywhere else.
Yeah, Corbin's here. Corbin, we finished your Juiceless Dad commission earlier. If you missed it, rewind on YouTube. I'll give you the link to YouTube so you can see it get done live.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not archived yet because the stream is still going on, I would imagine. I don't know
no,
how it
that's
works
true.
over there.
I don't know. Oh, he says thanks. Okay. Maybe she needs to make sure Mace doesn't move, and that's why she's wrapping her arms around.
Yeah, it's too
So he
skittish.
doesn't faint.
She had to hold
He's
him
too
down,
skittish.
keep him from toppling over.
We think it looks like he saw something shiny. All right. Well, you get that done. And then we'll call it a day and we'll try to get you some food.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a break, get some food,
Rest
and then
your voice.
get back to some more art. But I won't have to talk during it, so I can rest my voice. Yeah.
I know. So yeah, we aren't streaming after this. But he's gonna be trucking on some other stuff and I can get on bats and crystals for Monday.
We'll be back tomorrow though. We're gonna do another red line tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. There were a couple of red lines that came in late. Do you want me to help you collect them, or are you booked?
Help me collect them. I think we've got room for those on tomorrow's red line.
Okay, I saw them pop up on Blue Sky, and I heard somebody was putting something in Twitter, but I haven't looked lately.
Yeah,
We'll review.
We'll get those all looped in.
Oh, that would have been a good idea. I don't think we have time for this, but we could have had Nama kissing him on the other cheek. The other
cute.
side. Oh, his head is tilted too much.
We'll let him focus on this one kiss for now. I think he's feeling plenty pleased about it.
He has a lot to think about.
It'd be funny if he's like, "Wow, imagine this is so great, but imagine if Nama was also kissing me on the other cheek." Probably about like
He's
1 second away from a disappointed look from Lilith. Like, "Oh, really?"
He's like 3 stars. Could be 2 sisters.
Like, 3 stars, not bad. Not bad for a sample.
I'm gonna wait for the sequel. Not the worst I've had.
Yeah, I'm having fun, but we're definitely getting a solid stream today.
Do you need me to make the tea?
Nah, I'm gonna get something snacky after this. Maybe you'll finish off that yogurt. That'll be great, actually.
I know that's the last.
The last of the amazing yogurt.
I'm sorry.
That's alright. It was good while it lasted.
Okay. Just a note that if anyone is bidding on the Dreamkeeper's Big Commission, up to 5 characters with full background, it is currently about 11 minutes to go in the Dreamcord auction room.
Oh, it's really down the wire now, isn't it?
It's down to the wire and it's climbing. The female and male turnaround auctions are also going on at the same time. Those last until tomorrow around 6 and 7. And the female one is currently higher than the male one. We'll see if somebody can grab both or if they're going to be going to separate homes.
Oh, we should have called it like a boys versus girls sort of like battle of the sexes. Which one will be highest?
I'm not that good, honey. I'm running too many shows at once.
That's right. Maybe next time. All right, but what do you think about this? Ta-da!
I'm working. Hold on. It's cute.
Cute achieved. And then there's this. And then there's Jimothy.
And then there's Jimothy. Then there's Jimothy. That's just all you can say about that, guys. Okay, be sure to save these.
I will. I
So people can look at them.
got a file for it. Well, thank you everyone for coming out for our big Saturday stream. Lots of Sharpie sketch commissions. A little tiny taste of chat and sketch. I guess we just
We had a good one come in at the last minute here. We don't have time for maybe that. Yeah, he took it away. All right, I could go into sketch of the month. Mace slams a big cake on Paige's plate in volume 1 instead of green slosh.
Oh, that's
well, you know
cute.
what? That sounds like an AI idea for Mammo to play with. To work, Mammo.
That is a cute one. You don't command him. He's a free agent.
That is true. But it was his own idea. I don't have time to please everybody.
Well, we at least got a lot of art done on stream, so thanks everyone for checking it out. If you want that, I think Liz already mentioned that commission auction closes soon in the Dreamcord. There's original art, and we do have vividafterdark.com. It is now officially up. If you wanted any of those original art pieces, they are available to purchase in the new and improved Vivid After Dark store.
Just a note, I don't know what the current availability is. There were 5 Not Safe for Works original arts in the Not Safe for Work After Dark store. We are going to do revisions on the Safe for Work store, and then there's going to be 10 original arts Safe for Work going up in the original in the Dreamkeeper store probably next week or in the next 2 weeks. And I know the silk bikini, golden bikini one will be going up in Safe for Work. So we're having a little bit of an extended couch con because of the store surprise issue here.
Yeah, accidentally,
okay.
But sometimes it happens.
Oh, it's been coming for 2 years and it just happened now. So it's like, all right, fine.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
Well,
this...
could you hold on. I think Mammo is producing something for you.
Okay.
1 second, please. Or he has to grab a picture if we can just wait.
I can 1 second, please.
1 second. 1 second. Yeah, that's the original art silk bikini is the one that will be appearing for sale in the Safe for Work store when we get everything running, along with 9 other original arts, a couple figurines that are left over from campaigns, and a handmade Nama plush will be in there too. Okay, he made you something.
Cool. Let me check it out.
I don't know what it is.
Check it out.
Oh, Corbin, I will be sending you your sketch very soon. If you want to go.
It's another 30,000 congratulations picture. This one came out nice.
Oh, another one. Well, we're all. Oh, it has a background now.
Yeah, let me see if I can show this one on stream too.
It has a very busy background, and Karo is on a table.
Yeah, that background is beautiful.
It's a very nice background. Dave does not have time to draw this, so I'm glad somebody did it for him.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Notice there are 2 V's just in case you didn't get enough.
Well, yeah, that way there's like a prelude one and a graphic novel one. See, it's completely perfect.
So Mammo can keep a V, and people can have the other V, and there's no fighting.
This is so cute. Thank you, Mammo, very much, and thank you for the congratulations, and thank you to Rouge the Bad and Tupperware for putting us over to 30,000 followers on X.
Who knew? You never know.
You never know. Well, that was fun. Thank you guys for hanging out on stream. I'm going to take a break, rest my voice, and we'll be back tomorrow for another Redline Clinic. So have yourselves a good night. Stream ends in 5, 4, 3, 2,